AB Production.
Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki if you wanna fight. I got the whole squad ready if you wanna die. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki if you wanna fight. I got the whole squad ready if you wanna die.
I'll talk shit while we wait in the lobby. China #1. Boy, you smelling like wasabi. Set the market cause the plane took off. Land in Pachinki if you got the ball. Hear my footsteps while I'm approaching you. I got a double barrel and I will not lose. Blast your face and do that to your whole squad too. Hear them talking all they smack while I take their loot. I got an AK with a red dot. Switch to the Mini 14, a headshot. Feel all my ammo cause they coming in hot. Running with the machete, I'm ready to just chop. Getting down in a prone, trying to hide from me. Shoot you down like a snake with my M16. I'm a cold-hearted killer, do it for the thriller. Warming up my stove for that roasted chicken dinner. Yeah, I see you peeking from a tree. Peek one more time and I put one through your teeth. I'm too fast when I'm riding on a motorcycle, doing backflips. Other players calling me a psycho. I'm in the open, get shot in the leg. Take a painkiller and I'll keep fighting instead. Yeah, you want a lot of military. You won't survive, I promise, cause the way I shoot is scary. I'm like a ghost when I'm rocking the suppressor. You've messed with my M24 and you upset her. I see you hungry running straight to the crate. Camp it a little, then I'm making it rain. I got a pen and I'm not afraid to use it. Hit you flat in the head when I'm pissed and lose it. I'm a chameleon when I'm in the ghillie suit. Marinate the flavor cause I'm prepping for that chicken soup.
Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki if you wanna fight. I got the whole squad ready if you wanna die. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki if you wanna fight. I got the whole squad ready if you wanna die.
Call me the professor, take you back to school if you wanna learn a lesson. Head down to the auditorium, killing everybody and my index feeling numb. You're pretty dumb cause you're going against the best in the game. I'ma set your body in flames. You wanna camp a house? I'll frag grenade you till your ass come out. It's a 1v1 or your life is done. I'ma drop a clip on you when I raise my gun. Don't let me spot you from a distance. I got the time saved and you're passing through my vision. I'll knock your pretty helmet off when we are at it. Love the splash of blood and for that I am an addict. Shoot you blank in the head, on by my side and you tasting my lead. I'm the boogeyman, pedal to the metal. Run you over if I see you crossing through the middle. I got the whole clique riding in my Dacia, looking for some trouble if you wanna come and mess with us. No scope and I'm iron sight, red zone, I'm a dynamite. Throwing a left and a right if you coming at me, I'ma scream and punch your life.
Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki if you wanna fight. I got the whole squad ready if you wanna die. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki, pachinki, pachinki. Drop down that pachinki if you wanna fight. I got the whole squad ready if you wanna die.
Yeah.
Yeah, every day that's you and me. All day that's us, boo. Came through with that new thing. See, I don't know why I trust you. Crazy now, I'm just too on. Maybe now I'm just too gone. Maybe now I'm just looking for that same vibe that you on. Cause I'm out here with my boys, going crazy in this bitch. Overseas, getting Benz, no Mercedes in this bitch. We made the album 9 months. Had a baby in this bitch. I'm with your babe on the run, like I'm Jay-Z in this bitch. I don't smoke a lot, but I get green. But ball out, no SBs. I caught you out, you got serving that beat stop, no step team. I came through and that's real shit. No, Novocaine, but I feel this. Feeling kid when I feel banks, I still be spitting that Will Smith. I shut it down, we do that. Hell yeah, we knew that. Little girl, give me them crazy eyes. Orange is that new black. Black code, that's why I'm think about it. Stress me out, so I drink about it. They talk a lot, but it's all good, so it's too real. Don't think about it.
She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face. She can
see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She took me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. Came up as a church boy with my dukes on weekends. Waking up at like 6, man, you don't get paid if you sleepin'. Man, you don't know where I come from, you don't know what I've been through. Realize I don't say shit about all the bread that I sent you. You getting mad, I'm sitting back, I'm fucked up, I'm getting trash. Gotta go watch 2 gold chains and I go real like Trinidad. Trick, I'm the man, act like you know me. Popping off like a semi, man, I rap like it's loaded. I mean my crew hot, your crew not. We too sick, no flu shot. On this side, it's all big, man, I ain't dissing on Tupac. Just East Coast, all East Coast. These young bloods don't know better. Most of y'all got no chill, they'll get it poppin' in snow weather. Some kids just need love, they'll put in work for like no cheddar. Looking up to them dope boys, they got bands like Coachella. Yeah, just remember, I might have your girl for dinner. I'm the man year round, January to December. She took me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She took me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it. She take me out of my place, but I stay in my zone. Look me right in my face, she can see through my soul. I said, don't think about it. I said, don't think about it.
Your reflection in my wine glass. That's when I look away. Can't stand and think about losing your fine ass. How the fuck I let you slip away? Life for the party, but I'm dead inside. Kill my vibes, it was genocide. Hard to act like I've been alive. I'm trying to find where I identify. 1 time for the girl that got away. 2 times for the above, I'm about to spray. 3 times for the power that I pray to. Are you up there? Can you hear me? I know I fucked up. It's clear, see. I'm 22, but I don't act like it clearly. And all this
there we go.
I'm just rapping for a cause, the life, the fame, the life's the game. We break the laws, don't like to change. Wanna win you back, but I hate to lose. I know that you're the one, but it's hard to choose. Too much whiskey in my red cup. Remember first day you wouldn't give it up. We had only scratched the surface, but I knew that you were worth it. Yeah, so I was patient. I bragged to my niggas, Joe Namath. I'm still with the niggas that I came with, but everything changed once some fame hit. Make it up, take you down, have a shot, I bought a round, play my songs, you like the sound. It's going down, it's going down. Let's drink coffee, watch passerbys, and prove to you I'm not the average guy. It's just my flaws that they magnify, and when it's real, you don't have to try. I wish there was another way. Tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away. I wish there was another way. Tomorrow is another day. Drugs take the pain away. Sometimes I wanna run away. And I ain't in the same.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. My head has been spinning, I might need a minute. I've been dying to kick it, so just come with if you with it. And this game that we're playing, you want me but won't say it. If I told you I'm leaving, you would be so devastated. And I don't want no bullshit excuse, like you ain't got no time for me, as if that shit was true. Just tell me how it is, how you want it. If you're down, want a summit, I got plans and you're one of them. Not trying to pretend. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Hold up, did you really think I'm bad it? Say she wanna leave, but it's way too crowded. But I'll vibe with you, I'm playing games, I ain't trying to lose. And if I take you back, I'ma kiss your neck. I could be your now, I could be your next. I could be the one to relieve your stress. When we talk about sex, she unzip that dress. Bless, maybe one day I could take it. Give it to me, cause I'm tired of waiting. I'm like the latest, #1 play on your playlist. Don't trip if these other girls play it. And I don't like to fight, you're the type that I'd like to wife. Guy feeling like life is nice. At the movies eating Mike and Ike's. And if the price is right, then I guess I'm bout it.
See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Champagne for breakfast, first things first, never put you second, girl. Don't be stressing, I forgot to mention I'm bad about it, don't be offended. I fucks with you cause you're down to earth. Got an ounce of perp if you're down to burn. You got a plan and you're still in school, or you got a man but that shit is cool, right? And if you like, you can stay for the night. Don't stay for the love, don't stay for the life. Know my name, then say it to me twice. Let me hear that shit, let me see that shit. You could be the one if you wanted to, or you got games, you could keep that shit. Girl, come and let me know what you wanna do.
Be who you wanna be. I will not blame you. Do what you wanna do. Don't wanna play you. If you would come with me, then I would take you anywhere you want to go. Yeah. Even if you're looking for the one, and I couldn't be him, you'd be sure to see in that I won't just go and take home anyone. I'm about you, girl. See, I don't know you at all, but I'm bout it. If you bout it, don't give a fuck if you're involved, cause I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah. Don't act like you are doing a favor, but honestly I swear you're my savior, girl. And I don't know if I'll see you later, so I'm bout it. If you bout it, yeah.
Niggas must have forgot their alphabet. Let me explain. Here it goes. A is for ambition. Be what I wanna be. See past the situation that's in front of me. Doubt is an enemy. F we say fuck 'em. The irony is they inspire me to love 'em. G is past go and ignite the cash flow when H's put your heart in whatever's your last hope. I is Zion's fire, but two light the fire, so we be the streets' #1 supplier. And jazz for them Jordans for my niggas when I make it. Give me 2 of those strange no-name kicks. Earth, wind, and fire type, elemental beast that resembles me, and it accounts for elemental P. You the track up like, oh, you impressed, get your bread, kid, but never let it go to your head. That's S for success, to be the best. T is teach back what you learn, that's next. Cause you got the power, V for voluntary action. W is right out to life with a passion. X is expect to fail, why cease to dream? Even when you ain't catching them Z's, and that's the alphabet.
For so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good days will come. I've been trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good days will come, they will come.
Yo, think they starting to follow me. So A is to attempt to be the change you wanna see, and D is to be different. But tell us what you mean. Like, are you one of them good guys, or you one of us fiends? Either way, you gotta eat. Elevate your mind, right? Cause F is for the fine life, and that's how you define life. But I say, G is get back to your home, and H is help the people that done help you along. Oh yeah, fuck it, we go back to F, cause that's for freedom. G is keep your good thoughts, cause buddy, you gon' need them. And H is if your hood stars, buddy, you gon' feed them. Cause it's bad enough when niggas get the check and get to leaving. J is for them jump offs, we wanted as kids. Looking through the glass, seeing the life we wanna live in. M is more money, more problems, and N-O is no P's, and that's pessimistic profits. Q, quit thinking, and R, you still with me, and S is stress less, and T is to infinity. U is that it's all about you, and that's why a nigga fucked around and left out I. VW is very wise, and X is this exam, but why lie? You got zip if you ain't got fam, and that's the alphabet.
For so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good days will come. I've been trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good days will come, they will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. They will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. They will come. Trying for so long, been surviving for so long. I know that good days will come, they will come.
If my songs go pop, 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 what makes you think I'm not okay with that? I took my backpack off, ready to change the game and run the track. Y'all thinking I'ma fall off? I'm Thomas the Engine. 2 seconds, you get your rocks off. That's right, I said you're all soft. So I paint over the scene like I'm Bob Ross. I got weed songs, if you smoke good. I got peace songs, if you ain't so hood. That you can't kick it, get it, have a party. Oh shit, homie, don't hurt nobody. Let your knees drop while the beat rock. Need my scheme seems something like P-Rock. You gotta hit the G-spot. Life's too short like an Ewok. Live it, let your nerves shake while the earthquake. Do the bird like it's purple rain. Now say something stupid about girls and drinks.
Only effort, discipline, loyalty earn the right to wear the dragon doji. You are here because the outside world rejects you. This is your family. I am your father. I want you all to become full members of the Foot.
All right, welcome everybody to Rose League week number 2 for this season. It's great to see so many of you in chat already. Thanks so much for being here. I'm sure you're all here and know why. We have a very special guest today. I am joined by the great man Bushka, who's going to be co-casting with me today and probably teaching me the ropes. So welcome, Bushka. Great to have you here. Thanks so much.
Thanks so much for having me. I'm very excited to be here casting some of these wonderful humans. Let's rip, tear, and enjoy it.
I was legit just kicked from the game.
Oh, that ain't good. You've sent me off on my own already. That's enough.
I'm sure it'll let.
Are you back?
It should let me back in.
It'd be good. Otherwise, I'll be sharing my screen with you.
Yep. I'm back in.
Woohoo! What an exciting start.
Game just completely shut down on me. That never happens.
Yep. One of them things. So tell me a little bit about yourself, Shredder. Talk me through. What makes your socks roll up and down? Here we go.
Right, so I am obviously a wannabe caster. We've played together a few times now, but I'm a wannabe caster. That's sort of what I do for fun. Rose League's are sort of my passion, and I sort of watch people like you and Mr. X-Flip and Imperium, who sort of taught me the ropes and got me into casting in the first place. So yeah, that's sort of what I'm about. The gameplay, I do a little bit on stream, but I'm a very bad player, so I try to stay away from that as much as I can. But yeah, it's all about casting.
It's never stopped me before.
So game one is underway, guys. We've got our teams. We had a very southerly flight path across from east to west along the top of that military island. So pretty dangerous flight path for where these teams would probably normally jump. We have a lot of teams that usually jump up to the north here, so pretty hard to get to those locations. Personally, I'm going to military base on just about any jump, so I'd be happy with that flight path.
Yeah, mate, I don't mind this one, but look at that. Big, nasty shift straight off the bat. We're going west, young man, and opening up the frontier. I don't know what to make of that. No one's even got a gun yet, and the circle's shifted a K way off to the other coast.
Yeah, that is an ugly zone. Primorsk is not a bad spot to land here. Although there's
looks like it's
not great loot there.
Maybe get a little bit of a room key. See how you do.
We've got a couple of teams over near Novo that might engage each other. Team 22, which is realistic here. We've got a team just off to the west, which is Team 13. Everyone just concentrating on a bit of loot at the moment. But and you'll find with Rose League, with this sort of flight path, you might see a few more early fights, but you find with Rose League, they all have their separate locations where they jump, and there's not a lot of early fights going on. There's a lot more action.
A bit of a touchy, feely kind of thing.
Yeah, there's a lot more action towards the end. Say,
up the room.
After Zone 5, you start to see 14, 15 teams trying to enter these little zones, and it just becomes all-out war.
That's what we like. People in terrible situations having to make the best of it. I mean, everyone loves a fun stream, but what's even better is a stream where everyone else is having a disaster.
We're on board right now with Team 8. Rose is taking a few shots over towards Team 15, which is Infinity Souls. Team 8 is the Dreamcore team, who actually had a very good week last week. Bushka, they are sitting right up the top of the leaderboard at the moment.
Tickety-boo, mate. The kings of the hill. Love it. The queens of the hill. The absolute monsters of a rock and roll. Rotating in buggies is never good, though, but good to them.
Rotating for me is never good. It might be the 200 ping. Alright, so you can see our teams now starting to head off to their locations and where they want to grab their loot. Probably all discussing where they want to be in this circle, which is not a great circle to start off game number one. I'm not sure.
Well, I think there's great potential here, don't you, my friend? I mean, look at half the lobbies on the East Coast here, and they've all got to move. There's some wonderful chaos to come, especially rolling out of that. I mean,
we're definitely going to see some rotation fights here. There's no doubt about it.
Coast Road looking like an ugly highway to hell.
So we're up in the western side of Georgepool right now with Team 20. That's Veteran Zoo. They have got Team 14 very close by, as we see Moni and Hope both go down in the kill feed. That's happening down near Novo.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Big push on here. Double knocks.
All right, let's head down there and take a look.
About life.
We're on board with Strawberry. Trying to push Team 13. Already one kill on the board, one confirmed kill on the board here for Team 22. Putting Team 13 under a bit of pressure here, Bushka.
Yeah, big pump now on from Marley coming late to the party, but certainly no stranger to enjoying this little bit of touchy, feely on the balcony. Wonderful work there, and that's a clear, I think. Is there one left? Yeah, one escapee. Top of the hill.
She's out of there. She's exited stage left, Bushka. She's not hanging around to find out the health and well-being of her teammates.
Great decision. You can have friends, but you're better off being alive.
That's true. You've got to have someone come to your funeral.
Oh, this is a wonderful effort thus far. You told me there was no action. We've already had a near squad wipe out of a 2-team drop near Novo. I mean, they didn't even have to fight for circle and they had a crack.
So yeah, three kills on the board early on for Realistic. One of my personal favourite teams, actually. They always support the stream very well.
Go Realistic. It's your birthday. Is it anyone's birthday?
Someone's birthday in the world. It's got to be.
Looking very busy, that circle, Shred. Millbase, they've had the run of the pick of the litter there. Absolutely no one to come around. They're looting their face off.
Oh, as you do at Millbase, that's the reason I jump there all the time. It's either there or Novo crates for me because of the loot. So
yeah, I'm with you, mate. I'm not a big fan of this Ferry Pier drop that we've seen. Squad number 18. There is a lot of action somewhere else, but not at Ferry Pier. Not the best loot, but it's a safe enough space, I guess.
I mean, sometimes that's the way to go. I mean, you've casted me in a few VIP events now where I tend to go right out in the middle of nowhere and the Gatka Plains.
Yeah, we can see there is a squad rolling past there. Squad number 12. BKM Summer. Wonderful. Pink tricycle. I wouldn't get on that thing if you paid me. Just scoping out the... Oh, look at this. Going to the ground game early with the Bison. Oh, this is an aggressive move. Oh, hang on. I'm on the wrong screen. That's good. That's good. I'm back, Shred. I'm back. I forgot that I'm not casting off my screen. I just started randomly casting a different event. There we go. We're back. Wonderful stuff.
So Summer is heading down the hill here towards Team 18, who are at the Ferry Pier.
Squad number 13 going cruising by there. That's the escapee from the Novo Massacre. Male just out of that, out of there. Squad 13.
Yeah, she is. She stopped actually, and she's taken out Summer from behind.
Wow. That is a wonderful bit of work there. Taking out the frustrations on an unsuspecting passerby and living to tell the tale too. Well done, Meal.
Well done. Picks up the first kill for Team 13. Now she's pretty much going to want to hold on here as long as she can, try to get some placement points for her team. But if she can pick up a few little cheeky kills along the way, it's all going to help.
Nothing wrong with a cheeky kill. I was a big fan of abandoning the buggy there. Just sunk cost fallacy can get you killed in this kind of engagement. Just leave the buggy alone. There's other buggies in the world. It's not that important.
Yeah, it's all about tactics here. These players are a lot smarter than me. I do stupid things that get me killed all the time.
But the content. You're doing it for the content, Shred. That's what it's all about.
I mean, I'd like to use that as an excuse, but it's really not.
Oh, dearie me.
All right, so we can see now our circle is starting, or our blue zone is starting to come in for the first time. We've got a couple of teams right in the center of this circle, getting pretty close to each other. Team 6, which is Lotus Esports. We've also got Team 3, which is Passion Fruit Fam, one of probably the most dangerous teams in the lobby. See Taro just cruising past Tara there, taking a little bit of damage in that buggy.
Sending some words of love onwards as the buggy goes cruising off into the night.
Team 3 have actually put themselves up the hill here from Team 6, but unfortunately Taro was taken out for Team 3, so they're going to be down a player now. Team 6 picking up their first kill of the game.
Yeah, well done, Team 6. Good to see them putting their hand up and being excited about Worlds of PUBG Mobile. Who's the red-hot favourite here right now, position-wise? I mean, I think centre circle's always good, but I'd love to see a hard shift down and have Primorse come into this.
See, I more play. I mean, I've watched a lot of your videos, and sort of use them to teach me, and I like to sort of move in with the zone. So I'm not a fan of being in the center.
Surfing the blue, typical Aussie, good looking and loves to ride the surf. If it swells right at Shredder, that's what I've always said. Get involved.
I don't know about riding the surf down here in Adelaide, but
Only if you like being eaten by a shark.
the old 1 foot wave down Glenelg.
Oh, mate, I played a gig at Glenelg Surf Club once, long ago, during the Fringe Festival. It was great. Had a big night.
Played football there a few
This is
times.
like the old man story time.
Music's not
Or an onion on the
not really
belt.
my thing, but I got around the state playing football a fair bit.
Whoa, meal! Let's give her the end of the meal ticket right now.
Oh, she does
That
get
is
taken out.
Yeah, it was and someone's Molotov themselves in that engagement as well, which is what I like. You get a bit of fragging and a bit of humour. A little bit of Three Stooges at the same time. Well done, team.
So what do you think about a couple of the
Alive.
recent changes to PUBG Mobile, Bushka? We've got, obviously, you can't now nade your teammates. You can molly them, but you can't nade them.
Yeah, I think it's long overdue for anyone who's played with randoms and had to deal with attempts to blow your car up because you won't let them drive, or you've got a nice skin and they refuse to get in it and all that kind of rubbish. I mean, there's no dealing with humans. Making it harder for them to hurt each other. It's always a good thing. Putting
We got
the
Team
bumpers on the
22
other way,
who
the
won that
bowling.
Novo fight early, in a bit of trouble now, down to one player standing, taking on Team 4 Under Rain, which is last season's winners. And Bella's now in a 4v1, and she didn't survive very long.
Yeah, unfortunate that. Well done, the bell. Keep on rolling. Don't stop believing.
Realistic did pick up a few kills early, but unfortunately it amounts to nothing when you get taken out in 16th place.
Yeah, 16th place. I'm very familiar with 16th place. It's my kind of territory. Good people at 16.
Welcome in everybody into the stream. It's great to see so many of you here. We're up to 55 viewers. Thanks for being here.
Look at this gas station where hopes and dreams go to just perish in a torrent of mediocrity. How many times do you pull into a gas station just to do a little bit of buying, and the next thing you're going out into the lobby? Not a great place.
Yeah, it is.
Get off the roof.
It is a very, very dangerous spot to stop. But we all stop there. We all stop for gas. We all stop for the
That
shop.
and Rozok Hill.
Oh, Rozok Hill. I get
die.
killed there so much. If I got $1 for every
good
time I
place.
killed there, I wouldn't need to stream anymore.
I'm feeling you. Feeling you.
You just get pinned. You get pinned from people in Rozok. You get pinned from people
mate.
at the school.
Yeah. I'm not good enough to go and hold that place, but I like to go there anyway. There's a lot of buzzing around going here at gas station.
It
A lot
actually,
of movement,
it
a lot of
actually
action.
was a good spot to go when we had the Spider-Man mode, and you could get up on top of that water tower up there. And
Yeah. Big pump here. Team number 4 getting jiggy with it.
yeah, team
Down
number
towards the
4,
gas station.
last season's winners. They are a very aggressive team. They pretty much fight it out to the death. They don't back away from many fights. That grenade is going to be an
I love
absolute beauty on Wendy there, taking her down.
Woo! That was an aggressive position on the far left of screen there from Dawkins. How do I pronounce that one?
Dosen.
Dosen. That makes a lot more sense.
Rowena gets taken down. So just like that, Team 4 have just run through Team 17, taking them out in 15th position. And they're up to 7 kills now, Bushka. They're looking pretty good.
They are. Unfortunately, the best party is the third party, and team number 11 trying to exploit that little edge, but got there a little late, I think.
So team number 11 is actually a new team this week. They've come in to replace a team that had disbanded. So unfortunately, they're a week behind everyone else score-wise, but they are a team we've had before, and a very good team and very capable of catching up. So Sleeping Forest.
No one really in a position to challenge here, though. A couple of teams actually gatekeeping each other. So number 4 looking pretty safe here at the gas station at the servo. Pick up a pack of Woody Blues for me while you're there. They're all ends up. I think one of those teams rotating out behind number 11 as well.
Sheesh, Winnie Blues. I haven't
Very
heard that
solid.
for a long time.
Oh, mate, back in the day. Used to love to charge through a pack of coffin nails.
It used to be
Not now. I'm a healthy man.
They used to be they used to be pinned on every sporting event around Australia too.
That's right. Anyway, have a Winfield. Oh, they wonder why I smoked at 16. Good job.
Yeah, I'm still guilty of that terrible habit.
Oh, mate, I got the missus has got the vape with the nicotine in it. It's cured her of the bad stuff, thank God. Squad number 10, how far are they? They're miles away. It's a trick of the light.
Team 11 have actually been pushed from the side here by Team 14, so that's PNCR Destiny. Team 11 is Sleeping Forest. They're just holding their position inside the buildings here at the Sixers. And they got Team 14 right up on top of them.
Rotation here. The PNCR ladies. On the right, you can see Squad 14.
Yeah, they've pushed right. They've pushed right up on them here. Team 11 trying to pull back. Team 14, a pretty good rotation, but then both these teams now outside the zone as we see the circle has shifted again. Busher, Team 4 got the circle again.
Well, to the victor go the spoils. Team 4 definitely been more aggressive. Position-wise, they're riding high on the hog. That grenade looked pretty dangerous. They're going to be okay, though.
Team 11 still holding the back of these buildings. Team 14 have sort of rotated into an aggressive position, but then held that spot. So haven't continued the push yet on Team 11. It looks like they actually might be getting ready to leave Team 11 to their own devices and take off for the circle.
Yeah, the spirit of détente in effect there, my friend. You can't win it there. You can only lose it. So both teams seeing their way clear to a better world, a better future for our children as they go rocketing off towards the safe zone and possibly team number 4 to get spanked.
I've always found it how interesting how we call the safe zone the circle with where everyone with guns is.
Yeah. I mean, nothing like downplaying danger. Whoa!
Team 14 have rolled straight into Team 8 and Team 3 and are in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, this is bad news. Oh, it doesn't look like fun. That doesn't look like fun. Oh,
they might have got the better of this fight. At the moment, Team 14 get taken out, though.
Team number 8, all they had to do was sit in that box and let everyone else around them destroy the world. That was great. Smokes everywhere there. I wouldn't go near that buggy. If I was watching this, I would pump that buggy.
Yeah.
Absolutely give it a flogging.
Lucky we've got a 3-minute delay and they can't really do that, but it is definitely a winning tactic. That was not a safe looting spot. Team 3 are just holding a little shack, but they do have zone. Team 4 looks like taking a little bit of damage.
Cheapest used car garage, that one, doesn't it? Well, you got 2 cars left. Come and get them. Open shack, middle of nowhere. Follow the sounds of gunfire and smoke.
Quirty, thanks for the hypes and the roses in chat. Much appreciated. Team 4 getting a revive. So they're holding a position. Again, they've moved away from that shed near the gas station, but they've moved themselves to a more central location. Team 3 are another team to watch out for, Bushka. They have finished top 5 probably our last 5 or 6 seasons in a row, so they are a very dangerous team.
Is that the passion fruits?
That is the passion fruits.
A little bit of passion fruit work. Nothing wrong with a bit of fruit on the end of the fork. Number 4. Very solid, though. Very well positioned. I wouldn't want to be number 8 right now. This looks like a tough game.
Team 8, yeah, they're getting the nut rub on in the grass. They're,
yeah. Tasting the turf. Oh, we're going to see a lot of snaking here, Shredder. We're going to have strong words for a few of these ladies.
I don't mind Team 3's position. They do have a shack, but they do have to be a little bit wary of Team 6 and Team 15 who are behind them. And our circle shifts.
What do they like for elevation?
All of those guys now outside
there is
zone.
a ridge line there. Oh.
They all will have to rotate now.
Team number 4 are in the absolute mayor's office, and one of the members has an AMR. So it's going to be hell on wheels for anyone wanting to make a quick rotation into these grubs.
Yeah, so Team 4 have positioned themselves well pretty much since the second zone now, and they've been just getting the middle of zone every time. I don't imagine, though, that the final circle will be around this compound. As we
Look at
see...
the kill feed. Someone just got AMR'd out of a buggy.
That AMR is brutal. I absolutely love that weapon.
It's sowing the seeds of a very unhappy future for team number 7 right now. That is squad number 4 just dominating. That's Gattenhard.
Gatina.
Gatina. Of course it's Gatina. Everyone spells Tina with 3 4s?
Yeah.
And an A. That's it.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh, they're being pushed.
Yeah, Team 7 pushing in. That's Extreme Ice, another very good team. This will be an aggressive fight.
The M416 is building to a wonderful crescendo in the background. The symphony of destruction. Rocking up on team number 4. Never a good idea.
Team 7 took a lot of damage there. Team 15 have also taken some damage. Yayita is the last one up here for Go Exia. Team 7.
What I like about that, Shred, is when you're going to do it wrong quickly. Like, get it over with ASAP. Because that push by 7, that was wild.
I'm an expert in doing it wrong. Team 4, though, they are looking really good here with their position and 11 kills on the board. We got Mayu trying to get some smokes out so she can pick up Dosen. Team 11 have got the hill line above Team 4 here.
Yeah, I don't think 11's going to be too aggressive with them. I think they're just very happy to be alive and holding the high ground. Obi-Wan Kenobi style. They're in a good spot. Mayor's office. Number 4's going to have to come up, or they're going to have to go down. That's another story for another day.
We've got Team 6 and Team 5 going at it behind us as well. So that's Kazakh Limerence versus the Lotus Esports team.
This looks like an unhappy story.
We got a couple of people on their knees.
Not a good time.
Begging for help.
Not a good time. Everyone else is outside the circle. There's like... the hell not to before and after picture.
And it's zone 5 now, so we know the blue zone plays a major factor from zone 5. It starts to chunk away your health. You can no longer get revives in the blue, so...
Oh my god, how many M416s can you fit on one map? Listen to it. Never stops.
We all love the M4.
Yeah, some of us love it less than others, though.
I'm a big advocate of lowering the damage after 150 meters to make snipers relevant again, Bushka.
Exactly, babies. Preach it. Talk it. It's good. Oh, that looks like a bad day.
I would much rather get shot in the face from 300 meters with a bolt action than get lasered with an M4 from 300 meters, that's for sure.
I'm with you. Damage drop off, mate. From 100 out. Just start cutting it by a third and see how long it lasts.
Team 4 are just peppering the vehicles of team number 3 here, who are outside zone. Team 4 still have the edge of zone where they're located. Team 8 are in a bit of strife as well out in the middle of that paddock.
I tell you what, there'll be no Christmas cards for Gatina from any of these other teams afterwards.
Team 11 tried to make a rotation.
Crate, ruining life for everyone. Oh, that's a bad gig.
Team 11 made a rotation and it didn't end well for them.
Why did they rotate there?
They almost would have been safer pushing straight down into that compound and taking on Team 4.
I think taking on 4 was the go, and they've done a huge favour to 4, and really being a little more aggressive there might have been the order of the day. I think you're right, Shred.
So we're now down to our final 4 teams. We've got Dreamcore Team 8, we've got Lotus Esports Team 6, we've got Under Rain, and we've got Team 10, which is the Sinaloa Esports team. I'd say Team 4 are the team to beat here, though, because they've got all 4 members still up. They've got a whopping 19 kills.
Under rain, under no strain. They have held this compound, and it's been a veritable walk in the park for the girls of the light blue. They've done sensational stuff there, mate. Positional play.
Well, they won last season, and they didn't have a great week last week. They didn't get off to a very good start this season. So
payback week.
This is, yeah, they're here to show their worth, I think, this week.
Yeah, well, I don't think it was an accident they picked up the W. last season, mate. They've been aggressive with their play, which I like. I like seeing good aggressive gameplay rewarded.
Oh, look at this. Mayu's just cruising around in a buggy, scouting out for a team where the other team is. She's like, they're right over here where I've just been shot to hell.
Yeah, they're mowing the lawn, Shred. Getting the lawnmower out.
She's heading back over there too. She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's going to launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka.
Oh, what an effort. I mean, Dawson's got 9 kills. There's not enough kills left to catch up. Oh, Katina!
And there we go.
Town.
There we go. Under range, just the aggression factor, and the managed to just hold the zone pretty much that whole game, picking up the win. Dawson with 10 kills. That's absolutely massive. 22 kills for the team.
Wow.
That is huge. In second place, we had Sinaloa Esports. Actually, I think they have changed their name this week, and I haven't put it up on the team list yet. That's the Panthers with 5 kills.
The Panthers, the Chocolate Soldiers.
So Lotus Esports will come in third with 4 kills. We've got Dreamcore coming in fourth with 1 kill, and Passion Fruit will round out the top 5. 4 kills on the board. We'll have a quick little scroll through for everyone watching at home. We got a whopping 60 people in here watching us. Welcome to everybody. Great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Hot diggity dog.
And we'll take a look at our top 3 players from that game. It's probably no surprises that they're all from Under Rain. The final kill there going to Dawson. Mayu is the best companion with 3 revives and 2 assists. And, of course, going all out with Dawson. 10 kills, 1,142 damage. So that's game 1 under our belts. Bushka, what did you think of the action?
I liked it. I really enjoyed that one. Probably not the tension and the drama that you look for as a caster, because I mean, I feel like number 4, they absolutely slaughtered the lobby, but they did it the right way. They were aggressive. They took center circle, and then they basically dared everyone else to step up if you're hard enough. And nobody was. We'll have to see.
Well, we've seen the 2 or 3 teams that were aggressive enough to try and push them. It didn't end well for them.
No, well, really well arrayed too. Like they got up there and they had spotters. Katina was on the edge of that wall the whole time, making calls, bringing people down with the AMR, and everyone else just backed it. It was great. Good to see.
All right, so we will take a very short break, guys. We'll be right back with game number 2. This is Rose League, proudly brought to you by the Control Cuties, Darth Odin, AIO, and Glitch Energy. We'll be right back with game number 2.
Randomly casting a different event. There we go. We're back. Wonderful stuff.
So Summer is heading down the hill here towards Team 18, who are at the Ferry Pier.
Squad number 13 going cruising by there. That's the escapee from the Novo massacre. Mail just out of that, out of there. Squad 13.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she stopped actually, and she's taken out Summer from behind.
Great. Had a big night.
Played football there a few
This
times.
is like the old man story time.
Music's not
not
really my thing, but I got around the state playing football a fair bit.
Whoa, meal! Let's give her the end of the meal ticket right now.
Oh, she does get taken out.
Yeah, it was and someone's. There's no dealing with humans. Making it harder for them to hurt each other. It's always a good thing. Putting the
We got Team 22 who won that Novo fight early, in a bit of trouble now, down to 1 player standing, taking on Team 4 Under Rain, which is last season's winners. And Bella's now in a 4v1, and she didn't survive very long. Pretty much fight it out to the death. They don't back away from many fights. So that grenade is going to be an absolute beauty on Wendy there, taking her down.
Woo! That was an aggressive position on the far left of screen there from Doc in.
Dawson.
How do I pronounce that?
Dawson.
That makes a lot more sense.
Rowena gets taken down. So just like that, Team 4 have just run.
I mean, nothing like downplaying danger. Whoa.
Team 14 have rolled straight into Team 8 and Team 3. and are in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, this is bad news. Oh, it doesn't look like fun. That doesn't look like fun. Oh,
They might have got
everyone's
the
come
better
away
of this
unhappy.
fight. At the moment,
Oh
Team
my
14
God.
get taken out.
That's Guttenhard.
Gatina.
Gatina. Of course it's Gatina. Everyone spells Tina with three fours?
Yeah.
And an A. That's it.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh, they're being pushed.
Yeah, Team 7 pushing in. That's Extreme Ice, another very good team. This will be an aggressive
You can
fight.
hear the M416s.
So we're outside zone. Team 4 still have the edge of zone where they're located. Team 8 are in a bit of strife as well out in the middle of that paddock.
I tell you what, there'll be no Christmas cards for Gatina from any of these other teams afterwards.
Team 11 tried to make a rotation.
Crate, ruining life for everyone. Oh, that's a bad gig.
Team 11 made a rotation and it didn't end well for them. Out for a team where the other team is. She's out there. They're right over here where I've just been shot to hell.
Yeah, they're mowing the lawn, Shred. Getting the lawnmower out.
She's heading back
Let
over
the
there
world
too.
know.
She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's going to launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka. She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's going to launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka.
Oh, what an effort. I mean, Doson's got 9 kills. There's not enough kills left to catch up. Oh, Gatina!
And there we go.
Double town.
There we go. Under range. Just
Randomly casting a different event. There we go. We're back. Wonderful stuff.
So Summer is heading down the hill here towards Team 18, who are at the ferry pier.
Squad number 13 going cruising by there. That's the escapee from the Novo massacre. Male just out of that, out of there. Squad 13.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she stopped actually, and she's taken out Summer from behind.
Great. Had a big night.
Played football there a few
This is
times.
like the old man story time.
Music's not
Or an onion on
not
my
really
belt.
my thing, but I got around the state playing football a fair bit.
Whoa, meal. Let's give her the end of the meal ticket right now.
Oh, she does
That
get
is
taken out.
Yeah, it was and someone's. There's no dealing with humans. Making it harder for them to hurt each other. It's always a good thing. Putting the.
We got
the
Team
bumpers on the
22
alleyway,
who
the
won that
bowling.
Novo fight early in a bit of trouble, down to one player standing, taking on Team 4 Under Rain, which is last season's winners. And Bella's now in a 4v1, and she didn't survive very long. Pretty much fight it out to the death. They don't back away from many fights. So that grenade is going to be an
I love
absolute beauty on Wendy there, taking her
Oh.
down.
Woo! That was an aggressive position on the far left of screen there from Doc How do I pronounce that?
Dosen.
Dosen. That makes a lot more sense.
Rowena gets taken down. So just like that, Team 4 have just run.
I mean, nothing like downplaying danger. Whoa!
Team
Well, here's
14 have rolled straight into Team 8 and Team 3 and are in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, this is bad news. Oh, it doesn't look like fun. That doesn't look like fun. Oh,
They might have got the
everyone's
better
come
of
away
this
unhappy.
fight. At the moment, Team
my
14
God.
get taken out.
That's Guttenhard.
Gatina.
Gatina. Of course it's Gatina. Everyone spells Tina with three fours?
Yeah.
And an A. That's it.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh, they're being pushed.
Yeah, Team 7 pushing in. That's Extreme Ice, another very good team. This will be an aggressive
You can
fight.
hear the M416s.
So we're outside zone. Team 4 still have the edge of zone where they're located. Team 8 are in a bit of strife as well out in the middle of that paddock.
I tell you what, there'll be no Christmas cards for Gatina from any of these other teams afterwards.
Team 11
Gatina's
tried to
been
make a
sitting on
rotation.
this crate, ruining life for everyone. Oh, that's a bad gig.
Team 11 made a rotation and it didn't end well for them. Out for a team where the other team is. She's out there. They're right over here where I've just been shot to hell.
Yeah, they're mowing the lawn, Shred. Getting the lawnmower out.
She's heading back
Let
over
the
there
world
too.
know.
She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's going to launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka. She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's going to launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka.
Oh, what an effort. I mean, Dawson's got 9 kills. There's not enough kills left to catch up. Oh, Katina!
And there we go.
Town.
There we go. Under range.
Randomly casting a different event. There we go. We're back. Wonderful stuff.
So Summer is heading down the hill here towards Team 18, who are at the ferry pier.
Squad number 13 going cruising by there. That's the escapee from the Novo massacre. Male just out of that, out of there. Squad 13.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she stopped actually, and she's taken out Summer from behind.
Great. Had a big night.
Played football there a few
This is
times.
like the old man story time.
Music's not
Or an onion on
not
my
really
belt.
my thing, but I got around the state playing football a fair bit.
Whoa, meal. Let's give her the end of the meal ticket right now.
Oh, she does
That
get
is
taken out.
Yeah, it was and someone's, there's no dealing with humans. Making it harder for them to hurt each other. It's always a good thing. Putting the
We got
the
Team
bumpers on the
22
alleyway
who
for the
won that
bowling.
Novo fight early, in a bit of trouble now, down to one player standing, taking on Team 4 Under Rain, which is last season's winners. And Bella's now in a 4v1, and she didn't survive very long. Pretty much fight it out to the death. They don't back away from many fights. So that grenade is going to be an
I love
absolute beauty on Wendy there, taking
Oh.
her down.
Woo! That was an aggressive position on the far left of screen there from Doc How do I pronounce that one?
Dawson.
Dawson. That makes a lot more sense.
Rowena gets taken down. So just like that, Team 4 have just run.
I mean, nothing like downplaying danger. Whoa!
Team
Well, here's
14 have rolled straight into Team 8 and Team 3 and are in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, this is bad news. Oh, it doesn't look like fun. That doesn't look like fun. Oh,
They might have got the
everyone's
better
come
of this
away
fight. At the moment,
Oh
Team
my
14
God.
get taken out.
That's Gattenhard. Gattenhard.
Gatina.
Gatina. Of course it's Gatina. Everyone spells Tina with 3 4s?
Yeah, yeah.
And an A. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Love it. Oh, they're being pushed.
Yeah, Team 7 pushing in. That's Extreme Ice, another very good team. This will be an aggressive
You can
fight.
hear the M416s.
Who are outside zone. Team 4 still have the edge of zone where they're located. Team 8 are in a bit of strife as well out in the middle of that paddock. All right, we are back for game number 2 here on Miramar. My personal favourite map, Bushka. I've always loved this
The
map.
best. The one, the only, the Sandy Dandy Miramar.
I mean, I think it's because I'm a big fan of the bolt action snipers, which is why I like Miramar so
Big part of
much.
it. Yeah, no, that's a big part, and less grass to snake in. Which, I mean, we all, if we're honest in our heart of hearts, we don't love just lying down in the grass and crawling about. We want to stand up and be counted.
No, we don't like it, but I've become very good at it.
I don't do it, and it costs me.
I could
That's
literally crawl my way to Sydney right now. That's how good I am at it.
At pace too. At pace. You probably rank up too. While you do it.
I would not take any damage. That's for sure.
0 damage.
So we're going in now with our flight path here on Miramar. We're starting off in the southwest corner near Valley Del Mar. We're heading up in a northeasterly direction. You can see just to the southeast of La Drilla, over the top of the power grid and San Martin, out to the east of water treatment, over the northwestern edge of Cruz de Val, and out to the east of Torre Armada. We're going to finish up there in between Campo Militar and Torre Armada. So let's see where these teams jump, and let's get down with a little bit of early action here, Bushka.
Yeah, mate. Look, a lovely egalitarian flight path, splitting it right down the center. And I like the look of this. Hacienda del Patron, Picado. Plenty of fat loot on the table around here, my friend.
So I've played with you a few times. You're a big fan of jumping Chumacera.
Well, I'm a big fan of getting wrecked at Chumacera. That's where I go if I want to get absolutely plowed. What I like to do, though, is go to Hacienda del Patron, the house of the boss, and do a little bit of loot on the table. That's what I like to do there.
See, I'll go to San Martin or El Pozo.
Oh, San Martin is just very frustrating to play in. I'd rather not. Let's just leave it at that.
All right.
Sit in the
Looks like we've got a couple of teams heading out towards El Pozo. We've got one team trying their luck down in Picado.
Isn't this always the way in these kind of events and tournaments, where the high loot areas just don't get hit because everyone's trying to go and work the edges? You can see there's one team in San Martin, and it's squad number 4 who've just won it, and they're going to get to loot everything. Crazy stuff.
I mean, it's not a bad position to land if you're by yourself. There's definitely some good loot there, but I think we're going to see a fight early on here in El Pozo. We've got Team 21 and Team 3 right next to each other, which is Dry Esports 21. And Passion Fruit.
Oh, well, Dry Esports, they're perfectly suited for the climate. They're ready. They don't need moisturizer. They don't need hydration. They're all about just being good.
Yeah, there's no bottles of water taking up room in their backpacks, that's for sure.
That's right.
Passion Fruit of
dry sushi.
Doesn't sound too appetizing.
It's just got me in one dry sushi. What? Okay. Good.
Some of the names in this game, like any event I cast, some of the names just get me.
Oh, yeah.
There's also quite a few I can't say on stream or repeat in public.
I was casting full speed the other day and got done by "Hey, would you blow me?" And it hit me at full speed. Like a couple of seconds later, I'm like, some 12-year-old's just got a YouTuber right between the eyeballs. Like, well done.
It's good. Some people are very creative with their names.
They are.
So
typical Miramar match. Just a whole lot of nothing happening for the first 10 minutes. Just watch it. Oh, Picado's busy.
Oh, let's go down there then. Team 17 have pulled up here, which is the Goddesses of Chaos. And they've already got a quick knock there on Kazoo and Ali for Team 7.
Trading knocks. Love the overlook of team number 7. They've got a good position there from the top, but going to be a hard one to revive if it goes down.
Yeah, she's getting that grenade ready to drop right on Rowena's head.
Oh, Rowena's dodged it. Well done. The doctrine of movement, Shredder.
Yeah.
Never stop moving.
Reyes goes down as well, so Team 17 now taking some damage in return from Goexia.
This may be an unpopular opinion, mate, but I'd like to put it to you that Rowena has somewhat overextended. I just feel Rowena may have gone a little far forward.
I think she might have, but she also might have got her legs blown off if she stayed where she was.
No, that's true. But I think it may just have delayed the inevitable.
Oh, down she goes. Yeah, she's not in a great position, and she's going to get instantly thirsted. No time to take a breath.
I mean, she's giving it up for Reyes, though.
Wendy still up. Wendy and Kazoo both up for Team 17. She's trying to get some smokes out so Reyes can get back for the revive, which she will be able to do here behind the dumpster.
It's going to be a 1v1 for Kazoo. You too, Kazoo.
Got to remember I'm casting with a fellow Aussie, so I don't need to call it a dumpster. It's a skip. We all know it's called a skip.
It's a skip. It's inhabited by dirty bin chickens.
Oh, a lady makes the push, gets one knock, but then goes down herself. Mari as well. So Wendy in a 2v1 there.
This is a war of attrition, and Wendy's done very well to go for the thirst or to go for the revive.
And she gets a third knock.
Oh, Wendy, stand up and be counted.
She is going to try go for the revive, but she's got 3 of the Goexia team now, and Yayita's deciding now to make the push.
so much pressure on Yayita right now. Yayita, can you beat her?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure here. It's a 2v1 now. And she's going to... Oh, she gets taken out from behind. Wendy gets a squad wipe.
Wendy forever.
Great work there
Well
by
done.
Wendy. She's going to be able to save Reyes and Kazoo. So they'll be back to a 3-lady team. And Wendy picking up all 4 kills. I'm a big fan of Wendy's too. Love a good Wendy's hot dog.
Never send it, Wendy. She'll knock you the hell out.
We might
Wendy.
head over here to Team 20. This is the Veteran Zoo. They are fighting with Team 11 Sleeping Forest.
Yes, Sleeping Forests, Hidden Humans. 11 were pretty aggressive before with their third party, but they're up against it now, head to head.
And the question we got to ask is, if a tree falls in the Sleeping Forest, did it really fall? Like, did we hear it?
Did anybody hear it? I love it. I love it. You must have children as well.
I definitely have 4 kids.
Yes, only a dad would make a joke that bad and laugh at it, because I thought it was funny. Just telling you.
I'm full of dad jokes.
Oh, look, this is the curse of Miramar. Just giggling away on the edges of some kind of gunfight, waiting for the first person to make a mistake, and then rotating in the blue together.
Chinichi, thank you so much for the 200 elixir. We've also got the great caster himself, Red Eyes, just joining chat.
Oh, g'day, Red. Good to see you, buddy. Rock and rumble, my amigo. Hope it's going well for you out there in sunny Angeles.
Thank you so much for the lucky star. Much appreciated. Fox32, thank you for the follow.
Los Angeles or San Francisco?
No, he's from LA. He's an LA boy.
Yeah, he is, yeah. Oh, what's happened here on the edge of town? Someone's got knocked.
Yeah, so one of the Sleeping Forest players are down. You can see Team 20 have really spread themselves out here. We got one up the top of the hill, which is Chinita, with an overview on just about everyone.
Yeah, fighting for hills, not holes. Chinita really pinning down those poor grubs from the Sleeping Forest.
They're able to get that revive, though, but there's a couple of Sleeping Forest players really low on health here. We need to heal up before they continue this fight. Veteran Zoo.
Oh, Chinita putting in the work from the top of the hill. Fighting for hills, not holes, as I may have previously said.
Yeah, she's got a very good position here. The only bad thing about this is if she gets knocked, she'll be pretty tough to save. Red Eyes, thank you so much for all the roses and the American flags. Much appreciated.
She's got a bit of a scope too, so she's been looting a level best at the start of this, and they can certainly see her should be hill glitched. They'd be mad not to throw a little bit of ammo her way. Don't run away from love, Chinita. It's always there. Sometimes it's a 5.56 round, other times it's just a cuddle. Oh no, trouble. Someone just got knocked.
Yeah, so one of the players from Sleeping Forest down again. That's the second time now she has been knocked.
Yeah, this is a difficult time when you're number 11. You really do have to buckle down and stop bleeding. Just no peeking. You've got to hold angles and kind of just ignore what's going on at the top of the hill. Otherwise, you're going to get whittled away, death by 1,000 cuts, so to speak.
Yeah, it's kind of the situation where you want to hold your position and let Team 20 push you and make the mistakes.
That's it. Right across it.
I can say that while I'm casting, but while I'm playing, I'm the guy pushing out in the open, running through an open field, trying to kill someone.
Yeah, look, they're going down here. One step at a time. They've traded knocks there, though. It's probably a good play for 11, getting a knock. It's going to force Chinita to do something, because I do not believe it's an easy cross there. Or is that Lilith?
Yeah, so Lilith's got to cross the road. Chinita's got to maybe push down the hill now to help Daniela.
This is not a great time to be alive.
Daniela's in a fair bit of trouble here. She's got the smokes out across the road, so it looks like Lilith is the one that's going to try and give it a go. She's got Team 11 right there waiting for her. Yep, and down she goes.
Yep. I mean, that was never the play. Tough gig. And this is what they should have been doing all along. You can see in the background there, Amara is holding an angle, but I think she's lost track of the last member of Team 11 who is now rotating around behind. You can see at the top. Yep,
Yes.
there they go.
They're right next to each other now. Amara is all by herself as well. The only cover she's got is Chanita at the top of that hill, who's now making her way down the hill to her two desperately in trouble teammates. So this could be a third person going down because Team 11 are just sitting in the window waiting.
I did say
happy days for
earlier
them.
on that this was going to be a holding angle until we all rotate together in the blue situation. There you go.
But that's exactly what Team 11 needed to do, and they've sort of turned the tables on the fight. Although
they've made it very ugly.
Very ugly. Rukia has just run herself straight into a molly and taken herself down.
Lilith!
Chanita not able to get either of those girls up, but she is going to be able to take all of their loot. So,
yeah, do you think Chanita really tried that hard, or did she just want the box? She just wanted
I don't know. See, if one of my teammates is down there and they've got an M24 and an AW, you know, I'm pretending to try to get them up, but at the end of the day, I'm just gonna not make it.
Jeez, that was a tough call there. Never broke the heel, Chanita. Just letting the bad guys knock themselves out here in the blue.
We got Caleb here pushing in on Chanita, and down goes Chanita. So that is the end of Team 20 in 16th position. So after being in a fair bit of trouble early on in this fight, Team 11 managed to just hold those angles and hold those positions and make Team 20 make all the mistakes there.
Such an iconic Miramar go-round. That's exactly what you end up getting stuck with, even in public games. Just holding hands across a street, desperately waiting for someone to make a mistake, and then everyone just pushing when they start running out of meds. It's wonderful. Wonderful stuff.
So we're on board with Game 1 winners now under Rain, who are looking, they're at the billboard hill at the top of San Martin, looking down towards Team 8, which is Dreamcore. And I did say after the first week, Dreamcore had a pretty handy lead overall, but Under Rain would have chopped that lead after that first game.
Yeah, very different around here, isn't it, Shred? You like to see people perform in different ways, and I mean, they were very aggressive on Erangel when they got the chance. It's a lot harder to be like that here on Miramar.
Yeah, because a lot of the times when you're pushing on Miramar, you've got to push through a lot of open space, and it's a lot harder to do.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they've... Gatina, I do love to follow Gatina, always in the middle of the action. Gatina has gone rambling back behind from San Martin, is hearing something in the air. There's a lot of teams rotating in.
Yeah, so you can see Team 14 down in the distance. So she's just keeping an eye on their backsides at the moment, while the other girls from Under Rain are peppering down the hill towards those apartment buildings where Team 8 are currently located. But I'm not a real fan of this spot. A lot of teams take this spot up the top of this hill. I'm not a fan of it.
I really don't like it. I used to love it back in the day. They did change the topography somewhat, and it's very easy now to get third party in this area.
Oh, there we go. Team 14 have pulled up for the third party, but it hasn't worked out too well for Luca.
No, I'd go so far as to say that was not the plan. The driving past in the little buggy, that's not a great place to be doing it. And it's all going to hell in a handbasket here.
We're on board right now with XNX, who's managed to pick up an AUG, which is... I am a personal advocate that more people should be using the AUG over the M4, guys. It is a much better weapon.
Yeah, well, I mean... regardless of how much you love your spraying at range and whether you think the AUG's better or worse, the difference is certainly not as much as throwing 20% more lead down range in an engagement. Like, it might have 1 or 2% worse recoil. It's got a lot better rate of fire.
I've always been a big fan of that weapon. I just love it. That and the MK now are my two go-to automatic weapons.
MK, an absolute monster of rock and roll when you get it.
I don't like it as a sniper, but I'll use it as an auto every day of the week.
Yeah, I spray a lot with it, and I find that that is an unlooked for advantage of the MK. Put a 3x on it and just let it rip, and you only have to land 3 shots, and it can.
That's exactly what I do. That's exactly what I do. 3 times on all my ARs.
Yeah. It looks very messy here at the top of the hill. Lots of people trying to go for. You can see the very middle of this circle. The peak of the hill is the area you'd love to be in, but getting there is difficult. There's so many people holding. So you might
Team
just
18 have come into
stuck.
this location as well, but Team 14 are the team that tried to push Under Rain from behind, and you would have thought Under Rain weren't in the greatest position, but like in game 1, they just managed to turn the tables and come out on top in these fights. So
I think they're getting a big help here from the fact that the circle's really crunching down now, and everyone's being funneled through these choke points, and no one's really able to get a clear run up towards that hill. Anyone that moves is liable to get 2 or 3 squads worth of guns on them at the same time. So we're going to see some very ugly rotations here, I think, Shred.
yeah, and it is zone 4, so we're not far away from the blue zone starting to play a major factor as well. So they need to start getting into these circles a lot earlier. And again, Under Rain are just getting blessed by the circle. It's like they've paid someone.
Well, to the victor go the spoils. I know we've talked about this before, but if you're aggressive, you get to make your own choices. And they always challenge. They like to get out there and put their hand up first. Always sitting at the front of the classroom, doing their level best. Stay in school. Don't do drugs.
Stay in school. All right, so Team 21, who's this? Dry Esports. They're also starting to lay some shots from distance. I think that's towards Team 16. But that fight with Team 4 is now starting to really pop off as a bunch of teams move into this area. Team 17, the Goddesses of Chaos are pushed up on Under Rain. Gatina's just pushing by herself. She's going to get one knock. She's got the Groza, Bushka. We love the Groza.
Oh, the Russian typewriter. Wonderful work. Dosen also involved there. They're extending out from the circle. This is very arrogant. Like, you love to see it. They just want to push out from the circle, do whatever they want. They're the Godzillas of this whole map. Look at them. Just pumping out. No cares in the world.
Yeah, they've got...
Dosen is so overextended, it's ridiculous. There's 13 teams left, and Dosen is just like one human gatekeeping.
Yeah, she hasn't quite got the 10 kills she got in last game, but you can see that's given her a hell of a lot of confidence.
She's thirsty.
Oh, she gets another knockout of the buggy. She's on fire.
Absolutely loving life. Don't stop her. Let her play. Let the girl cook.
Down goes Moonlight, but she gets another knock, but then she's going to get thirsted for her troubles.
Oh, just would not be denied. Look at the rest of the team. They're like a kilometre away. She's just... Here I come.
She was hungry. She got 10 kills in the first game. She was very hungry for more action here in the second game. And unfortunately...
Gatina in a beautiful position. Absolutely rinsing down here. Squad number 8. Who's number 8 again?
That is Dreamcore, yes. And we've seen T18 trying to rotate out of that shed, getting lasered. So they're out of the game in 11th place. And all of a sudden, Under Rain are up to 6 kills again. Gatina takes a fair bit of damage at the top of that hill. So she's going to have to pull back and heal up a little bit. Team 15 spraying her from distance, which is the Infinity Souls. They've got 1 kill on the board. We're down to 9 teams.
I'd like to table the motion, Shred, that team number 4 may be a little bit high on their own supply here. After dominating that first game, I think they can just toy with this lobby, and they keep getting touched up as they go for it. You've got to watch out.
I think it's very possible that Cheech Marin may be their coach or manager.
Yeah, they're in. They're all about it.
Team 5, Kazakh Limerence, are in a bit of trouble with Maya going down. They're fighting with Team 21. Oh, this is an ugly zone.
Yeah, a couple of holes to lie down in there. That's your best bet for some of these teams. There's big troubles here for 4. They've got to clear this squad number 8.
There we go. Mayu
Yeah,
comes around that corner at the right time. They get another kill on Team 8. And down goes Team 8. Just like that, Bushka taken out in 9th position. That puts up 8 kills on the board now for Under Rain. We're down to our final 8 teams.
Still plenty of chicken on the bone left for number 4 here. For squad number 4, they're looking red hot. They are raining destruction across this map. Cross shots, big bots. We love them.
I do like Team 21's position here, though. 4 kills on the board. They have a pretty central location. They've got some shacks and little buildings there to give them some cover. And I think when these circles move, they may be the team that has to move the least.
Yeah, well, they're going to compress down. They're going to get busy.
Team 12 getting eliminated by Kazakh Limerence in 7th.
Valet, 12. You've done good things.
Kazakh Limerence have gone under the radar here a bit too, Bushka. They've got 10 kills on the board. One of our top 3 finishers from last season, so they're a very good team. They've got 1 player getting picked up right now, but all 4 players up and now 10 kills on the board.
They've also got working vehicles, which is pretty bloody important right about now, Funk Soul Brother, because there is some bad rotation coming. And doing it quick is going to be very important.
Yeah, you definitely need vehicles on Miramar. You can't push out in the middle of the desert and expect to get away with it.
No.
Team 15 have got a long rotation here, there, and they actually do have some vehicles lined up for themselves as well.
Yeah, I don't like their odds, mate. Squad number 4 can see them, and everyone else can see them. And they got a lot of bumpy roads to go over. I wouldn't be wanting to jump in the bank bus and get across there anytime soon.
They've got 3 or 4 vehicles there, but yeah, the rotation success is paying about 45 to 1 at the sports bet.
If I was them, I'd find the person you like least on the team and just send them off towards team number 4 as a decoy, almost like a sacrifice, and everyone else go the other way.
Yeah, you're definitely not putting them in your in-game multi, that's for sure. Right now. Looks like, yeah, you might be right, though. It looks like one of those players is jumping in a vehicle now, ready to move. I wouldn't all be jumping in the same vehicle, that's for sure.
No, that would not be a good idea.
No, so they've taken all 3 vehicles?
Yeah, they've spread it. This is natural selection at its finest. Just spread the herd around. The Sharks will only get 1 or 2. We're still in this.
They've actually pushed up to a ridgeline that's free here.
This is amazing. They've come in without getting a finger laid on them. What has happened?
Team
Squad
4
number
are close
16
by.
never stuck their head out of the hole. They just let it
And look at Team 4 just dropping grenades in that hole like it's Christmas.
Oh. Yeah, that is not a good place to be.
No,
just drive through the middle of it.
You're not going to escape it. You're not going to escape it either. Damn! Mayo's just rolled up on him and ended proceedings for Team 16. Team 15.
Terrible, terrible idea.
Team 15, after an impossible rotation, have just taken their first casualty.
It's all over for 15.
Yeah, they're getting sandwiched. And out they go. So we're down to our final 3 teams now. We've got Under Rain. We've got Kazakh Limerence. And we've got the Dry Esports team.
Dry. Well, we knew they loved the sandy climate, the lack of moisture, the no H2O way to go. Squad number 21, you are spot on, mate. They've not had to rotate much. They're just chilling in buggies too, which I find somewhat infuriating.
You could just see when it came down a couple of zones ago when they were right in the middle and they had these shacks, they were in a good position. But I'm not, after watching game 1 and this game so far, I'm not ruling out Team 5 and Team 4 because they're both very aggressive, high-quality teams.
Yeah, squad number 21, they want to watch out because if they get one more knock on them, someone's going to use that. They're going to leverage that. They're going to turn that into both these teams, 5 and 4. They look ready. They look keen. I
don't mind Kazakh Limerence's spot now with this new zone. They've got that ridge line. Leora does get knocked, but
you're right. One tap in a great spot back there. Just to, I don't know. Are they going to try for this revive? Ooh, I'd be inclined just to let Leora go the way of the dodo there. That's a team-breaking revive to get to that one. I don't think that's a great call. Yeah, there you go. They've almost saved themselves. 21 should have just let Leora sit.
Yeah, it's anyone's game here at the moment. They've all got a partial piece of zone. It just sort of, I guess, where this next zone shifts to. But Team 21 do take a casual there. It looks like Ali's going to bleed out. She's not going to have any love from her teammates there. She's in a bad position. And 13 kills on the board now for Kazakh Limerence.
Gatina just trading headbutts with the dry sushi. And squad number 5 not having to do much. Kazakh Limerence just letting them all break.
Team 4, though, are just going a little bit under the radar. They've also got 13 kills on the board, but they've only got 2 players left alive, so they're playing it pretty cautiously at this stage. They do have a Maya pushing round as well from their north, so they're going to be a little bit careful of that.
Yeah, Amaya's the danger. That's a great spot. I love where Amaya is. Even though it's outside the circle, just holding that late is going to stop any good rotations from squad number 4.
I like a little bit of all of their positions. Actually, it's hard to pick a winner here. They've all got advantages to where they're at. As we see Kazakh Limerence now starting to put some real hurt on Team 21. And out they go. So it's now a 3v2.
I'd like to put all the money in my pockets on team number 5, please. I think they're there.
Well, you know, it's a 50-50 chance now with 2 teams left, and it is a 3v2, so they definitely have all the advantages right now.
Who's got a DBS? Anyone got a DBS? Asking for a friend.
I did have Irene Shell coming in and casting with me a few weeks ago, Bushka, and she said she likes to call the winners when there's 13 teams remaining. And out of our 4 games, she called the winner. With 13 teams remaining, she called it 3 times out of 4.
That's crazy. She's
pretty good.
She's
pretty
a
good.
ghost. She's not real. What is happening here? We're fighting in the smoke. Does anybody know what's going on?
Well, Under Rain have evened up the numbers and made it a 2v2. Down goes Aisha. Mayu's the last one up. Now it's One Tap versus Mayu 1v1, and One Tap gets the job done.
That was hilarious. These people running around. How much gunfire was going on there for no one falling over? For like 20 seconds, 30 seconds?
So all the money in your pocket's just been doubled, Bushka, with Kazakh Limerence picking up the chicken dinner.
2-1. Is that the only odds I was getting?
Yeah, there was only 2 teams left. You weren't getting much better than that. So they've picked up the chicken dinner with 19 kills, so a big game for them. Under Rain, after winning game 1, have come in second in game 2 with 14 kills on the board. We got Dry Esports in third with 7 kills. Infinity Souls in 4th position with 1 kill. And rounding out the top 5, we've got Ace of Spades, no kills on the board. But let's take a quick look at the teams outside that top 5, just for everyone watching at home. Well, a lot of action here on Miramar. It got pretty intense there at the end. Let's look at our best 3 players from that game. So One Tap obviously getting the final kill. Wendy is the best companion with 5 revives. And she also got a squad wipe in that game too. Well done to Wendy. Amaya going all out with 8 kills and 1,062 damage. So the dusty killing fields of Miramar over, Bushka. What are you expecting for game 3 when we head to the snow in Vikendi?
I think we'll see that Under Rain are probably going to put the reins on Dosen. I think if Dosen had been a little less, well, let's just face it, she went rabid down the bottom of the mountain, pushing into one squad alone. If they had Dosen there, that extra pickup, I think they probably would have walked away with that. And that's fair enough. You play aggressively. Sometimes it's going to work for you. Sometimes it's not. I'd be expecting a little more of a tight gameplay from number 4 and another good game. I'd say all over.
I guarantee it. And we do see a lot of teams go out a lot earlier on Vikendi. It's sort of the thing on Vikendi. A lot of teams like to land together. So we're probably going to see a lot more early action. But yeah, I definitely think the rest of the lobby needs to start taking a bit more notice of Under Rain and Kazakh Limerence.
Who's the dark horse? Talk me through it, Shred. Who's going to come from nowhere and steal the glory? Get the chocolate ration.
Well, I'd probably prefer, well, as personal favourites of mine, I'd like to see Ace of Spades have a really good game and maybe take a win. But I'd always be watching out for Passion Fruit Femme because they're very dangerous on their day as well.
Got a great name too, Passion Fruit. It's just a wonderful. The words roll off the tongue.
All right, guys, so we will take a very short break. We'll be right back with game number 3. This is Rose League, brought to you by Dart Odin, Control Cuties, AIO, Glitch Energy, and, of course, Channel Shredder. Today, joined by our very special guest, Bushka. We'll be right back with game number 3.
Randomly casting a different event. There we go. We're back. Wonderful stuff.
So Summer is heading down the hill here towards Team 18, who are at the Ferry Pier.
Squad number 13 going cruising by there. That's the escapee from the Novo Massacre. Male just out of that, out of there. Squad 13.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she stopped actually, and she's taken out Summer from behind.
Great. Had a big night.
Played football there a few
This is
times.
like the old man story time.
Music's not
Or an onion on
not
my
really
belt.
my thing, but I got around the state playing football a fair bit.
Whoa, meal. Let's give her the end of the meal ticket right now.
Oh, she does
That
get
is
taken out.
Yeah, it was and someone's. There's no dealing with humans. Making it harder for them to hurt each other. It's always a good thing. Putting the.
We got
the
Team
bumpers on the
22
alleyway,
who
the
won that
bowling.
Novo fight early, in a bit of trouble now, down to one player standing, taking on Team 4 Under Rain, which is last season's winners. And Bella's now in a 4v1, and she didn't survive very long. Pretty much fight it out to the death. They don't back away from many fights. So that grenade is going to be an absolute beauty on Wendy there, taking her down.
Woo! That was an aggressive position on the far left of screen there from Doc How do I pronounce that one?
Dosen.
That makes a lot more sense.
Rowena gets taken down. So just like that, Team 4 have just run.
I mean, nothing like downplaying danger. Whoa!
Team
Well,
14
here's
have rolled straight into Team 8 and Team 3 and are in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, this is bad news. Oh, it doesn't look like fun. That doesn't look like fun. Oh,
They might have got
everyone's
the
come
better
away
of this
unhappy.
fight. At the moment,
Oh
Team
my
14
God.
get taken out.
That's Gattenhard.
Gatina.
Gatina. Of course it's Gatina. Everyone spells Tina with 4, what, 3 4s?
Yeah.
And an A. That's it.
Yeah.
Love it. Oh, they're being pushed.
Yeah, Team 7 pushing in. That's Extreme Ice, another very good team. This will be an aggressive
You can
fight.
hear the M416s.
To an outside zone. Team 4 still have the edge of zone where they're located. Team 8 are in a bit of strife as well out in the middle of that paddock.
I tell you what, there'll be no Christmas cards for Gatina from any of these other teams afterwards.
Team 11
Gatina's
tried to
been
make a
sitting on
rotation.
this crate, ruining life for everyone. Oh, that's a bad gig.
Team 11 made a rotation and it didn't end well for them. Out for a team where the other team is. She's like, they're right over here where I've just been shot to hell.
Yeah, they're mowing the lawn, Shred. Getting the lawnmower out.
She's heading back
Let
over
the
there
world
too.
know.
She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's gonna launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka. She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's gonna launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka.
Oh, what an effort. I mean, Doson's got 9 kills. There's not enough kills left to catch up. Oh, Gatina!
And there we go.
Town.
There we go. Under range. Just
Number 7. They've got a good position there from the top, but it's going to be a hard one to revive if it goes down.
yeah, she's getting that grenade ready to
Rowena's-
drop right on
Rowena's in
Rowena's
trouble.
head.
Oh, Rowena's dodged it. Well done. The doctrine of movement, Shredder.
Yeah,
Never stop moving.
Reyes goes down as well, so
This may be an unpopular opinion, mate, but I'd like to put it to you that Rowena has somewhat overextended. I just feel Rowena may have gone a little far forward.
I think she might have, but she also might have got her legs blown off if she stayed where she was.
No, that's true. That's true, but I think it may just have delayed the inevitable.
Oh, down she
Yes, there we
goes.
go.
She is going to try go for the revive, but she's got 3 of the Go Exia team now, and Yayita's deciding now to make the push.
So much pressure on Yayita right now. Yayita, can you beat her?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure here. It's a 2v1 now. And she's going to... Oh, she gets taken out from behind. Wendy gets a squad wipe. Across the road. Chanita's got to maybe push down the hill now to help Daniela.
Oh, this is not a great time to be alive.
Daniela's in a fair bit of trouble here. She's got the smokes out across the road, so it looks like Lilith is the one that's going to try and give it a go. But she's got Team 11 right there waiting for her. Yep, and down she goes.
Yep, I mean...
They've got an M24 and an AW. You know, I'm pretending to try to get them up, but at the end of the day, I'm just going to not make it.
Jeez, that was a tough call there. Never broke the heel, Chanita. Just letting the bad guys knock themselves out here in the blue.
We got K-Love here, pushing in on Chanita, and down goes Chanita.
No cares in the world.
Yeah, they've got...
Dawson is so overextended, it's ridiculous. There's 13 teams left, and Dawson is just like one human gatekeeping.
Yeah, she hasn't quite got the 10 kills she got in last game, but you can see that's given her a hell of a lot of confidence.
She's thirsty.
Oh, she gets another knockout of the buggy.
Like one human gatekeeping.
Yeah, she hasn't quite got the 10 kills she got in last game, but you can see that's given her a hell of a lot of confidence.
She's thirsty.
Oh, she gets another knockout of the buggy. She's on fire.
Loving life. Don't stop her. Let her play. Let the girl cook.
Down goes Moonlight, but she gets another knock, but then she's going to...
Yeah, a couple of holes to lie down in there. That's your best bet for some of these teams. There's big troubles here for 4. They've got to clear this squad number 8.
There we go. Mayu
Yeah,
comes around that corner at the right time. They get another kill on Team 8. And down goes Team 8, just like that. Bushka taken out in 9th position. That puts us in position here, though. 4 kills on the board. They have a pretty central location. They've got some shacks and little buildings there to give them some cover. And I think when these circles move, they may be the team that has to move the least.
Yeah, well, they're going to compress down. They're going to get busy.
Team 12 getting eliminated by Kazakh Limerence in 7th.
Happened.
Team
Squad
4 are close by.
Never stuck their head out of the hole. They just let it
and look at Team 4 just dropping grenades in that hole like it's Christmas.
Oh. Yeah, that is not a good place to be.
No,
just drive through the middle of it.
You're not going to escape it. You're not going to escape it either. Damn! Mayu's just rolled up on it.
She's
pretty good.
She's
pretty good.
A ghost. She's not real. What is happening here? We're fighting in the smoke. Does anybody know what's going on?
Well, Under Rain have evened up the numbers and made it a 2v2. Down goes Aisha. Mayu's the last one up. Now it's One Tap versus Mayu 1v1, and One Tap gets the job done.
Randomly casting a different event. There we go. We're back. Wonderful stuff.
So Summer is heading down the hill here towards Team 18, who are at the Ferry Pier.
Squad number 13 going cruising by there. That's the escapee from the Novo massacre. Mail just out of that, out of there. Squad 13.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she stopped actually, and she's taken out Summer from behind.
Great. Had a big night.
Played football there a few
This
times.
is like the old man story time.
Music's not
not
really my thing, but I got around the state playing football a fair bit.
Whoa, meal! Let's give her the end of the meal ticket right now.
Oh, she does get taken out.
Yeah, it was and someone's. There's no dealing with humans. Making it harder for them to hurt each other. It's always a good thing.
We got Team 22 won that Novo fight early, in a bit of trouble now, down to 1 player standing, taking on Team 4 Under Rain, which is last season's winners. And Bella's now in a 4v1, and she didn't survive very long. Pretty much fight it out to the death. They don't back away from many fights. That grenade is going to be an absolute beauty on Wendy there, taking her down.
Woo! That was an aggressive position on the far left of screen there from Doc How do I pronounce that
Dosen.
Dosen. That makes a lot more sense.
Rowena gets taken down. So just like that, Team 4 have just run.
I mean, nothing like downplaying danger. Whoa.
Team 14 have rolled straight into Team 8 and Team 3 and are in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, this is bad news. Oh, it doesn't look like fun. That doesn't look like fun. Oh,
They might have got the better of this fight. At the moment, Team 14 get taken out.
That's Gattenhard.
Gatina. All right, we go from one extreme to the other here in Game 3. We go from the dry desert of Miramar to the snow of Vikendi. I'm expecting not really much different, though. A lot of aggression from certain teams and all-out war coming into those final circles. The one thing I will say about Vikendi, and I hope we don't see it today, but a lot of the time we do see these really, really weird zones where the first zone can be 50% water. And it can be a bit frustrating. Yeah, I also noticed, I don't know if you've ever noticed this with casting Bushka, that the circle in Vikendi, the very first circle, starts off a lot smaller than any other map.
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you, mate. I'd like to say that I paid attention, but you've got me on that one. I've casted a lot of times, and I'm pretty hopeless. I don't pay a lot of attention. I just get excited about the humans, mate. And you've got some wonderful humans here today. I hope that they do very well.
All right, so we're starting off south of the winery. We're heading up in a slight northeasterly direction over the top of the winery, between Volnova and the Abbey, between Castle and Tovar, over the top of Mount Kresnik, up between the coal mine and the Cosmodrome, and we're going to finish on the northern coast, north of the Cosmodrome there, so fairly central flight path, but I'll be very interested to see where this first zone is, and just take a look when that first zone does pop, and see that the circle is a lot smaller on Vikendi for some reason.
I love this, when you find out something that you should have known for years in this game. It's happened to me many times before. I mean, only one squad stopping for a glass of Shiraz there at the winery. I love it. Great loot, heaps of stuff, and another example of, wow, that circle's tiny. What?
Yep.
What? That's absolutely ludicrous. I'll tell you why you got a lot of early teams going out. That is a rough gig if you started going, oh, we'll go to Aruba Goroka, all I want to poke you. It's like way away. Like, why would you do that to a man?
Yeah,
Don't make me cast. This is going to get ugly quick. I thought I got 15 minutes of just chilling.
It is, I don't know why. I only noticed it a couple of seasons ago myself, so I think it's maybe something they've changed recently, but the circle on Vikendi is a lot smaller than the first circle on any other map for some reason.
Well, there you go. And there is still squads up in the air parachuting as far west as they can get, and I think they need to take note fast and realise that, it's not worth going that far away. Dobro Mesto, it ain't the holiday spot you thought it was.
We've actually got a fight already popping off up in Trevno. Team 20 already down a player. Team 13 picking up that kill. But they've tried to go as northeast as they could, and both teams have landed here together. Ella, thank you so much for the elixir. Much appreciated.
I mean, it's so the case, isn't it, mate? Look at that. There's one team at Winery, one team in Volovno, one team at Cement Factory, two teams in Trevno. Like, is that the only thing past Trevno's ocean?
I think both.
You can't.
I think both teams have thought we'll go there. It'll be safe, and it's ended up working against them.
How many PMCO squads go out at Zaki? I'm telling you, it's more than it should be. What do you think they're going to do here, squad number 20?
I'd like to say they're going to play smart and probably back off further towards the north, but knowing these girls in Rose League, they're probably likely to just try to pick up some loot and push Team 13.
Well, I mean, 20 particularly, because that was Chinita's squad who held the angles up the top. And didn't really come out on top. They got beaten out by squad number 11 on Miramar. Maybe they've learned a lesson. They just want to get a little bit of loot and exit stage right, because all these teams have to rotate anyway. Why not rotate alive? Oh, you know what? They've made the decision for them. They've left.
Yeah,
Squad
Team
number
13 are
13's
gone. They're out of here. They've picked up a kill and they've decided that's enough for us right now.
Smart play. Smart play. They might go gatekeep them or something.
So I want to
Who
give
knows?
the shout out to the chat while we've got the quick chance. We usually average about 40 to 60 viewers here in Rose League, but there's a lot of people excited to have you here, Bushka. And we have actually hit over 100 viewers a couple of times today already. So I want to give a shout out to chat and thank you all so much for being here, supporting myself, Bushka, and of course the girls of Rose League. It is very, very much appreciated.
Well, it's a good product, mate. There's plenty of great gunfights going on, some good rotations, and I love the aggression on these amigos. They are getting stuck right into it.
I also had someone say that the circle could be the room cards we're using, but let me tell you guys, we are using the best of the best when it comes to room cards. You cannot purchase these room cards at all. They are the 30-day tournament cards that are used for PMPL, PMCO, all the big events. They are the proper professional room cards. So
They're used for bar mitzvahs, weddings, many other functions. They are the room cards you get.
correct.
You hire a room here at PUBG Mobile.
Speaking of weddings, we've got my good friend VG Ducky getting married later on
The Duckster.
next week. Big shout out to him. I don't know if he's watching, but he usually does tune in. So big shout out to Ducky and the
absolutely
guys
mad,
from
that kid.
VG. I love those guys.
You know, Ducky, I think he's like the Australian version of Bogan MacGyver. He could make something out of anything. I've seen some of the machines he's put together. He's wild.
Oh,
He does all
there
kinds
is.
of crazy stuff.
If there was a description of the word bogan in the dictionary, it would have a picture of Ducky. There's no doubt
Ducky
about it.
next to it. Oh, the Americans would have no chance. What's a bogan?
He's
Don't even go.
He's
there.
also featured on the front bar on the footy show a couple of times. So
Love it. Love it. Put that on your tombstone. Where's the action? Where's the action at?
Looks like
Anyone
they've all-
getting busy with it.
looks like they've all actually spread themselves out here, Bushka. There not a lot of action to be seen.
Cosmodrome and squad number 13. Dry Sushi. Don't do it, Dry Sushi. Dry Sushi starting to rotate towards a bad time at the open house. Ooh. That is a solo rotation, very extended.
I'm
for
not.
the rest of the
I am
team.
not sure how dry your sushi would be running around in the snow, but
Oh,
she's managed to keep it well dehydrated, and she is heading straight towards Team 13. And
she's a smoker on the back deck of the unit, mate. She's always out there drying things out.
she
staying
could
without
very
moisture.
well find her sushi cooked in just a moment.
Wow, that's an aggressive play. Wow, gets the knock. Dry Sushi, the kill feed there.
She does get the knock on XSL.
Is the rest of the team coming back to her?
They
Are
are.
they going to push that?
They're pushing that. They've got a knock.
Oh,
That
they're
there's no
pushing it.
time to muck around. Someone's down
one
there.
knock, let's go.
Oh, that grenade could be good on Meal. Oh, takes away 95% of her health. Meal's in a bit of trouble here. She's getting a bit of
what
lag.
happened? Squad number 13 were just chilling. They were just chilling at a compound. Not a care in the world.
Oh, down goes Meal. So Team 13 are now in a bit of trouble here. This could work out to be a very good push by the Dry Esports team.
Dry Sushi, there's a molly going up on the top deck there. Dry Sushi now is absolutely hammer and tonging it in and is all over Paulizina.
Nazi, thank you so much for the subscription to the channel. Much appreciated. Oh, actually, sorry,
this is not
Arsenio gifting a tier sub to Nazi. Thank you so much.
Big division of labour here, Shredder. Half of Squad 13 is over on the big house, and there's one solo unit of Squad 13 available on offer in the house on its own in the 2-stack.
Yeah, but
If that gets isolated.
she's got a
there's gonna
DBS
be
in her
trouble.
hand. That's almost as good as having two other members with her.
That's so true. That gun, there's never been a gun more desperately in need of a nerf than that.
Well, it
thing.
was supposed to get one
Absolute
last
joke.
season, and if it
Yeah,
got one,
it got slightly less damage against level 3 vests. So it now takes 6 of the pellets to knock you instead of 5. Just sure.
It is. I'm not a fan of the weapon, and you see everyone using it now, even in competition.
Yeah. Oh, especially. Yeah. Look at this. It is raining lead over here.
It's almost like the new meta for this game has become the M4 DBS, or the DBS and the what is it? The UMP as well is a classic that everyone uses these days.
Yep. Well, there we go.
Team
From
13.
something they got nothing. Dry Sushi was just going on a ramble, just a little walk to clear the head, get the vapors rolling, and came across a full squad, and in typical, inimitable Dry Sushi style, just knocked it and sucked it. And now we have squad number 21 with a whole bunch of kills. Well done, team.
We've got Under Rain. Of course, it's Under Rain just taking out another team. Mayu picking up all 4 kills, so she picked up a squad wipe on Team 14 there, which was the PNCR Destiny team.
You can see Dawson getting knocked, probably the first through the door, no doubt. Let me at him! Let me at him!
I'm surprised she was in range of her team to be picked up, to be honest.
Yeah,
but
that's right.
She got
tried to
saved.
escape, but they followed her in the Darcy corner.
But they've got to worry about Black Mamba, which is Team 12, right up on top of them now. Natalia getting knocked there from Under Rain. Under Rain just seem to make bad situations work for them.
They do. Talent will win out. It's all well and good being in a great position, but it's even better if you're just able to absolutely rinse people in a gunfight. That's what they seem to do very
See,
well.
that's my problem. Ambition far
the kiss of
outweighs
death.
talent.
The kiss of death. The absolute kiss of death here.
Aisha and Dawson both down. Dawson again with her teammates, though, so she may be saved again.
Oh, that Molly looks very pretty. That is not what you want to be dealing
Yeah,
with. They're under the pump here.
Team 12 are pushing. That Molly's actually
Got one
stopped them
back up.
crossing through the door, though. And Ashiki getting taken down by the DBS of Katina. And she's turning the tables on Team 12 again. Mayu goes down.
really?
Dawson is the last one up.
Thirsty! Very thirsty!
Dawson now the last one up.
Just needs to breathe.
She's got a
on that run.
DBS. And she's with her teams. Can she save them?
No.
She wanted
I
to
don't
be
think so.
aggressive. She wanted to be aggressive and get kills. Well, this is her chance. There she goes. She gets a 1 knock. But she's got someone above her on the roof here. Moni up on the rooftop. Dawson trying
If
to...
Moni's not coming down, Dawson says, I'm going to thirst all your buddies.
She's trying to heal up. She gets the heal off. And she gets the DBS to the face. And takes out
DBS.
Team 12. And she will
Dawson was chosen.
And she'll get the save
Not
on
over
Katina.
yet.
No,
This is a movie in 2 parts, and the sequel's coming. Squad number 6.
Lotus
Get
Esports.
awfully interested.
Obviously, no Team 4 are in a fair bit of trouble health-wise as well, so this is a great opportunity for Team 6. And there we go, Katina getting naded. Dawson, the last one up now.
Dawson holding an angle on the back end. Very unhealthy.
And she's going to get taken down, and she can't win that one. And Under Rain.
Great play from squad number 6.
Under Rain for the first time tonight are not going to finish in the top 3 and get taken out of the lobby pretty early, which is probably good for the rest of the teams playing Rose League.
Yeah, I think they've all breathed a bit of a sigh of relief there. They've dodged the proverbial bullet. That was a strong squad that was going to be a bit of a bear to deal with as the game progressed. And squad number 6, LTS, saw the blood was in the water and came hankering for a spankering down the mountain. Certainly didn't go away disappointed.
So these guys were actually a top 3 finisher last season. They were actually under the name Sleeping Forest, but they've changed orgs this season. So they are now Lotus Esports, and Sleeping Forest have a whole new roster.
Well, it's the swings and roundabouts of professional esports world. There's more happening up the top of the mountain here, Shred.
Yeah, they're pushing
Squad
straight
number
towards
8.
Dreamcore. Team 8. It looks like Team
I love
8
the
know they're
multi-vehicle
coming.
Push here. A multi-pronged attack.
Team 8 have got some good cover. Team 6 have got to try find their safest way in there. as they hang on the outside. You can see Leora here moving round to the right for a different angle.
Look at that car on the roof. Can't park that there, mate. That's an interesting way to way to attack.
That's something else that reminds me of my good friends over at VG. Definitely can park a car in any location.
Well, they've rotated this in a really amazing fashion. Tara's gone high off the top turnbuckle. They seem to have anticipated that, and they've moved. Oh, great grenade from Exotica.
Beautiful grenade. And teammate now are under a bit of pressure. As we see another one of their players, I'm not even going to try to say that name, goes down. Rose is now the last one up. She is in a fair bit of trouble. Tara, off the top rope, like you said, Bushka takes out the final player from Team A, and that was another very good push by Lotus Esports.
Yes, solid across the board there. They did have to reset the engagement, but they were a bit patient with it. You do see squads sometimes rush in, and squad number 8 did give them plenty of rope, but rather than all go into the middle, into the center, into those buildings like I think they were wanting them to do, they stuck on the outskirts until they got the knock and then just pressured the board down and did the business.
Yeah, and really teammate had nowhere to go because they had 3 of the sides of the buildings covered, so they couldn't really escape anywhere without being shot. So very well done by Lotus Esports, who now have 6 kills on the board, and all of a sudden we're down to 12 teams. Our circle, though, it's actually a strange one for Vikendi to be right in the center and not be right out in the water somewhere.
I'd love to see the passion fruit kids get this job done. They're still looking kind of healthy. They're around. They're doing things.
Yeah, so we've got Kazakh Limerence here looking up towards the Panthers, Team 10. You can see passion fruit Xenox, obviously a big fan of the pro player Xenox there.
Yeah, good team. And I don't know what squad number 7's thinking, but they are certainly a popular team right now. They've got a lot of people all around them. If they leave that little area, they're going to be in strife. Geez, the teams are congregating here.
Yeah, and Go Exia are already down to 2 players as well, so they've got to be a little bit careful now of their positioning and their movements, because there's a lot of, like I said, a lot of teams around them just ready to take them out. Dry Sushi's down though. One of Bushka's favourites goes down in the snow.
Leave the sushi. Leave it.
4 kills, and they've only got Arkina left standing, and she is a mile away, and she is actually leaving. She's not going back for her teammates. She is out of there.
She severed ties with the rest of the team and said, "You're holding me back. I could probably do better if I just jump in my Dacia and fly." Good on her. Hat tip to her and her independence. Keep rocketing.
Yeah, well, she's keeping the team in the game, which is obviously valuable for some points.
I would love to see that revive.
But the point system is a lot different in the last couple seasons than it has been in the past. It's only 10 points for first now, so kills are much more important than they used to be.
I do love that PMCO style scoring system where it's all about the frags. I think that promotes a much more energetic and dynamic bit of gameplay, and it's certainly a lot more fun to cast, Shred.
I totally agree. Every event I do, I actually run my own scrims on Wednesday night as well that have a cash prize pool, but we don't do like accumulative scores. We do like the highest kill game by one player for the month gets $50, and the highest team score in one night for the month gets $150. So it promotes them going out and just trying to destroy each other, because it's much better for us. It's much more fun.
I completely agree.
Kazakh Limerence have picked up a couple of kills here and just grabbing some extra loot in the snow.
Yeah, I'm surprised that no one's put a bet down on Villa or Castle, because Pedvosto, I mean, it's great and all, and Mount Krispy Kreme is a wonderful place to holiday, but they are big compounds that are great to defend. And yeah, the circle's going to do a huge favour if it shifts to the west or the south.
So I didn't actually ask you on this map, but where do you like to land on this map?
Generally Villa. I like to go center
Yeah,
circle,
Villa too.
get a gunfight in, and then just rotate around and hit all the spots.
I'm going Villa
I'm
too,
not a
and if
big
the
McKendy fan.
the flight path won't allow me to go to Villa, I like to go to Volnova.
Yeah, I'm kind of the same. I don't like that there's so much cover. There's so many compounds. I think it's prettier, but I preferred it when it was a little more stark.
I do like this map though. I've recently got into playing it a bit more. I don't mind playing this map. I like the three biggest maps the best. So Erangel, Vikendi, and Miramar are my favorite 3 maps.
I think it's better for competitive. I think you're right. I think this particularly for competitive is good because there's compounds all over and squads are good enough to push together and stuff. I just find that in public games it can become quite tedious trying to dig people out.
I would like to see that. I don't know if you've seen the other map that they've got in PUBG PC. I would like to see that making an appearance some stage in PUBG Mobile.
Yeah, I've watched Choco Taco go around on that a fair bit. It's good. I'd like to see that as well. I don't know if they've got a pretty busy rotation and it dilutes it a fair bit, especially with events and maps with recall towers and without it. Like I'd maybe get a little bit back to basics and just put them in a rotation off and on.
You're speaking my language now. Like, I'd love to be hired as a dev. I would straight away, my first suggestion would be, let's get rid of all these other stupid game modes. Let's maybe have 1 or 2, like, you know, the quick matches or the sniper matches, and then get rid of everything else and go back to concentrating on classics and stop diluting the player base.
Yeah, have it each season. You go, you play 3 maps each season and that's it. And every season you rotate them in so that as you progress through, each season has a look or a theme. It'd be great. Anyway, what do I know? When did he just knock someone? It's good.
So here we go. Chiwis from the top of the hill taking down Wendy. And she got quickly thirsted too. So that's the first kill on the board for Passion Fruit Femme, who are right above the Goddesses of Chaos 2, Team 17. Chiwis could get a position here on Reyes, who just makes it around the corner in time, but she has got Rowena down in the tree in front of her, so she's going to get a pretty easy knock there.
Yeah, big bets on position here by squads number 3 and 17. I particularly like the way 3 has backed themselves. They have the top deck. That's very important. Going to be difficult for Chiwis if Chiwis gets knocked, though.
It's not going to happen because Team 17 just got eliminated and Chiwis did a lot of that damage, took out 2 of their players. Hacks, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub on Trovo, much appreciated. We're 1 sub away from hitting our sub goal today.
50% of the health.
She did. Team 10, the Panthers, spraying her from distance.
Very close. Has her own personal shopper vehicle though, so could probably be able to rotate pretty quickly.
So we've got the Panthers now. Kuda is parked up on top of a wall. Can't make that exit work. As we see one of the players from the Panthers goes down. Nicole getting picked up here by Candy.
Team number 7 have been sitting there for a long time. The circle's been very kind for them, and they've been from one horrible position to another. And they are again in a terrible position at the bottom of a ravine. I would back them as the dark horse here. I think if you can survive this long in these horrible position, I think team number 7 could be the go.
Also, Go Exia there, and they are actually a very, very good team, but they have only got 2 players left, so to survive this long where they've been is actually pretty good, but they are now outside this circle. It is zone 5, so they don't want to get hit by the blue zone, but they've also got the Panthers right in front of them, really stopping them making any sort of a quick rotation.
They've got that. They've got people everywhere. Like, I don't think anyone's noticed them. I don't think they're not in the thoughts and the hearts.
Unfortunately, though, they don't have a vehicle, so that whatever they do, they're going to have to do on foot.
Falcon. This is tough. Okay.
But,
I didn't realize they never
the Panthers have taken off. So that's given them a chance now to push up forward.
Oh, look at this. I mean, the sun has shined up. And someone's left a 4X there for him. Just like a little house warmer. Oh, and loot boxes. Go get some stuff. I love it.
I am not a fan of the 4X. The only guns I like it on is the SKS and the Mini. Other than that, I don't want it.
Exactly. And it's like the 2X. I love it on the DP28, but I don't love it many other places.
I would never use a 2X. You couldn't pay me to use a 2X.
Put it on a DP28 and thank me in the morning.
Nah,
it's absolutely gorgeous.
Red dot her 3
Trust me on
times
this
every
one.
day of the week.
Okay. Look at Wendy. Wendy's back. What you told me, Wendy, you'd been thirsted. My heart broke a little bit, but look at it. We're back in the game.
She's
Wendy's
back from
alive.
the dead. She's back from the dead.
Yeah.
Ace of Spades are being
She's in a
pushed by
wonderful
Kazakh Limerence. Julia goes down on top of that roof, so she's in a bit of strife.
What were you doing up there, Julia? Come on, talk to me.
And Kazakh Limerence have got 2 kills on the board, both going to One Tap, who is actually currently deceased.
I mean, under rain would be filthy right now. Watching this, you hate to go out early in these situations. And that's the curse of being an aggressive bunch of grubs. Just sometimes over pushing can really be hurtful.
Ursula's holding off Kazakh Limerence with some grenades here, but she's going to run out of them eventually. So Kazakh Limerence, Leora's getting a better angle here to take out Ursula, and she's going to throw that molly.
That looks like bad news for Ursula.
Yeah, she comes out on fire. And she
and
gets
figuratively on fire.
instantly thirsted. And Team 16 now, Cherry and Nova, the last 2 up.
They're praying for rain at the back there. Who's going to come along and third party this? We need some help.
They're praying for Underrain, who unfortunately is dead. So
oh, leaving in the Zima.
They're out of here. They're out of here.
This is a tinderbox. This thing catches fire real quick though.
Oh, they spun out in the middle of nowhere too. Down goes Cherry. Nova's in trouble. Nova's gone. Team 16 eliminated in 7th position.
That car is terrifyingly
But
bad.
look at this.
Blows up so quick.
Look at this. Go X here managed to find a car and got into zone.
Yes, I'm trying to do my best, Irene. Picking them from miles out. I called it squad number 7. God, I hope this rock becomes the circle. If it doesn't, they are in strife.
Hey.
That compound's very safe.
Is that? I think that's who I think it is. Dingers has come in and followed the channel.
Look at him. McDingling.
Welcome in,
the
Dingers.
man himself.
Great to see you, mate.
Men want to be him and women want to be with him. It's McDingling. What a great guy. McRip Hill.
So we got Passion Fruit Fem pushing Team 10, the Panthers here.
They've had pretty good position all day long from the top of that mountain on down at Krispy Kreme, and they are looking strong.
Passion Fruit take out the Panthers.
Very strong.
Yeah, they're outside zone though, so they're going to have to rotate well here because Kazakh Limerence and Team 15 have already picked up a spot inside zone. It looks like
squad number 7, mate. They have nothing but open ground in front of them in their dreams, and their vehicle is no longer moving.
They've had that all game and somehow made it work.
I hope they got some smokes.
Yeah, they've probably got the Winnie Blues.
They do. They're going to light them up.
Yeah, they're not in a great position here at all.
Squad number 11 are looking all right there. They're still in the circle. I don't know if where they are is inside the circle. Yeah, just in.
Yeah, Ruki is just, they're just admiring the tiling on the floor here and admiring the handyman's work at this little building.
The Passion Fruit girls are rolling down. I think they're starting to make a push.
Yep, straight towards Team 15, Infinity Souls, who have all 4 players standing. So this will be a tough push for Passion Fruit. But if they can get the job done here, they're going to get some hard cover. As we see Love Taya go down.
Yeah. Yes, that was a tough gig.
Oh
dear.
Xenox and Rival both going down to grenades.
And that was Maleficia has thrown both those grens. Absolutely worked the business.
Yeah, they're holding this building really well here. Chiwi's now is the last one up. She's got the DBS in hand though, so she may as well have a full squad with her.
That's right. Well, they've been helped by squad number 7 are pushing in at exactly the same time on the other side of the compound. That's taken some of the heat off the Passion Fruit girls.
Chiwi's just holding her position in the smoke right now, trying to stay safe, while Team 15 have been pushed by Team 7, who have somehow again made it into zone.
And they've got a heal off as well. Still 2v2, 2v1 actually.
Yeah, Yayita's the last one up.
Big knocks! Big knocks!
Yayita's down low on health though, and she's going to have her teammate thirsted, so she's now solo.
Don't forget the...
Oh, she gets the wipe!
Still there!
Yayita getting the wipe on
massive.
Infinity Souls. She got all 4 kills, and she took out the whole team.
Wow, Yayita, you wouldn't want to beat her. You certainly wouldn't want to meet her with a DBS in the hand. That thing is filthy. Well played.
Very well played. She was down to like 1 shot there at one stage, and I did call it at the start of the game. The team I'd like to see win this was Passion Fruit, and they are one of the final 3 teams left. They've got 8 kills on the board, although Kazakh Limerence look like they're going to be tough to beat with 3 of their members still up.
Well, the Passion Fruit squad should probably send a Christmas card to Yayita because they were in absolute diabolical straits. 1 up, 1 knocked, and then all the heat came off as Yayita just went ham with the DBS.
I do like Kazakh Limerence's position here. They've got that slight little...
Oh, they own it.
A little bit of elevation with the road protecting them, and to get across to them, or any team to get to them has got to cross a road, so that's not going to be easy.
Passion Fruit probably needs to make a little bit of a move here or do something because squad number 11 are pushing across, and they're not even up in the windows.
Yeah, they're down. They've got a couple down now for Sleeping Forest. Last player trying to get across the road. Leora's very low on health. She takes... Sleeping Forest get eliminated in 4th. So well done there to Kazakh Limerence.
I think Yayita's really captured the imagination of the Passion Fruit crew, where they should have been adding a little bit of firepower across to squad number 5, Kazakh Limerence. They got a bit of a let off there, squad number 5. They were in real strife.
Yeah, Yayita's just holding this little rock. She's concentrating very hard on the Passion Fruit girls here.
Good Molly. Good Molly. Cutting off that corner. This Gren's good. This Gren, cook it. Cook it. Let the girl cook.
And the rebound's going to get her.
Boom!
Rebounds it off the wall.
Goes the dynamite.
Hey, Arsenio, thank you for another gifted sub. Much appreciated. So now it's a 1v1 Yayita versus Rival, and Kazakh Limerence just sitting across the road with some popcorn in hand, watching the action unfold.
Yayita needs to be smart here and just maybe wait and work with the Passion Fruit team.
Rival is trying to not get taken out from both sides here. Both Rival and Yayita both have the DBS.
Yeah, I mean, Kazakh Limerence are just watching this unfold and licking their lips. This is exactly what you want to see. Rival finally down, and Yayita, I can't see this going well.
No, she's going to end in the blue
bathroom
zone now.
At the party, and they've taken the car keys off her and they've said, "You're not leaving."
Nah,
that's the end of that tilt.
That's it. You can't survive that zone. And Kazakh Limerence are going to take the chicken dinner with 10 kills on the board. Go Exia from 0 to hero in that game. They were dead and buried with 15 teams still left, and somehow made it into 2nd place with 5 kills. Big game there by Yayita. Passion Fruit will finish in 3rd place with 8 kills. We got Sleeping Forest in 4th place with 8 kills, and we've got the Infinity Souls rounding out the top 5 with 3 kills on the board. We'll scroll through for everyone watching just so they can see where their team may have finished. We got a lot of people in here supporting the stream. Thank you so much for all the gifted subs happening in that game, guys. Much appreciated. As we say that, Astri coming in with another gifted sub, so thank you so much. And yeah, we'll look at our top 3 players. So the final kill actually going to the zone. Chiwi's is the best companion with 2 revives, 3 assists, and going all out. No surprises, Yayita with that DBS, 5 kills, 843 damage. So what did you enjoy about that game there, Bushka?
I particularly enjoyed Yaita. I thought that was a wonderful little counter push as Passion Fruit went in. I did also, I mean, it was pretty bland, pretty vanilla, but Kazakh Limerence played a really lovely game of positional football and held very well. They had a great disposition on those rocks. Everyone had a rock. They all had deep cover and deep fields of fire. Made it impossible for the Forest to push across. And then they just let Rival and Yaita belt the crap out of each other behind a wall before waltzing in and taking all the chocolate rations. So well played, Kazakh Limerence, if a little bit underwhelming in terms of excitement.
Yeah, well done, guys. So we'll take a very short break now. I'll be right back with our fourth and final game on the magnificent Sandhawk, or Snakehawk as I like to call it. We'll be right back, of course, with that game. Big shout out to our sponsors, Darth Odin, Control Cuties, AIO, Glitch Energy, of course, Channel Shredder, and we're joined by the amazing Bushka today. We'll be right back with our fourth and final game.
Randomly casting a different event. There we go. We're back. Wonderful stuff.
So Summer is heading down the hill here towards Team 18, who are at the Ferry Pier.
Squad number 13 going cruising by there. That's the escapee from the Novo Massacre. Male just out of that, out of there. Squad 13.
Yeah, she is. Oh, she stopped actually, and she's taken out Summer from behind.
Great. Had a big night.
Played football there a few
This
times.
is like the old man story time.
Music's not
not
really my thing, but I got around the state playing football a fair bit.
Whoa, meal! Let's give her the end of the meal ticket right now.
Oh, she does
That
get
is
taken out.
Yeah, it was and someone's. There's no dealing with humans. Making it harder for them to hurt each other. It's always a good thing. Putting the
We got
the
Team
bumpers on the
22
alleyway,
who
the
won that
bowling.
Novo fight early, in a bit of trouble now, down to one player standing, taking on Team 4 Under Rain, which is last season's winners. And Bella's now in a 4v1, and she didn't survive very long. Pretty much fight it out to the death. They don't back away from many fights. So that grenade is going to be an
I love
absolute beauty on Wendy there, taking her
Oh.
down.
Woo! That was an aggressive position on the far left of screen there from Doc How do I pronounce that?
Dosen.
Dosen. That makes a lot more sense.
Rowena gets taken down. So just like that, Team 4 have just run.
I mean, nothing like downplaying danger. Whoa!
Team
Well, here's
14 have rolled straight into Team 8 and Team 3 and are in a bit of trouble here.
Oh, this is bad news. Oh, it doesn't look like fun. That doesn't look like fun. Oh,
They might have got the
everyone's
better
come
of
away
this
unhappy.
fight. At the moment, Team
my
14
God.
get taken out.
That's Gattenhard. Gattenhard.
Gatina.
Gatina. Of course it's Gatina. Everyone spells Tina with three fours?
Yeah.
And an A. That's
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Love it. Oh, they're being pushed.
Yeah, Team 7 pushing in. That's Extreme Ice, another very good team. This will be an aggressive
You can
fight.
hear the M416s.
To an outside zone. Team 4 still have the edge of zone where they're located. Team 8 are in a bit of strife as well out in the middle of that paddock.
I tell you what, there'll be no Christmas cards for Gatina from any of these other teams afterwards.
Team 11
Gatina's
tried to
been
make a
sitting on
rotation.
this crate, ruining life for everyone. Oh, that's a bad gig.
Team 11
What?
made a rotation and it didn't end well for them. Out for a team where the other team is. She's like, they're right over here where I've just been shot to hell.
Yeah, they're mowing the lawn, Shred. Getting the lawnmower out.
She's heading back
Let
over
the
there.
wall go.
She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's going to launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka. She's not messing around here, Mayu. She's heading straight towards Team 10 by herself. She's going to launch out a grenade straight towards Candy, and it's a beautiful grenade, Bushka.
Oh, what an effort. I mean, Doson's got 9 kills. There's not enough kills left to catch up. Oh, Gatina!
And there we go.
Double town.
There we go. Under range. Just
Number 7. They've got a good position there from the top, but going to be a hard one to revive if it goes down.
yeah, she's getting that grenade ready to drop right on Rowena's head.
Oh, Rowena's dodged it. Well done. The doctrine of movement, Shredder.
Yeah.
Never stop moving.
Reyes goes down as well, so
This may be an unpopular opinion, mate, but I'd like to put it to you that Rowena has somewhat overextended. I just feel Rowena may have gone a little far forward.
I think she might have, but she also might have got her legs blown off if she stayed where she was.
No, that's true. That's true, but I think it may just have delayed the inevitable.
Oh, down she
There we
goes.
go.
She is gonna try go for the revive, but she's got 3 of the Goexia team now, and Yayita's deciding now to make the push.
So much pressure on Yayita right now. Yayita, can you beat her?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure here. It's a 2v1 now. And she's gonna... Oh, she gets taken out from behind. Wendy gets a squad wipe. Across the road. Chanita's got to maybe push down the hill now to help Daniela.
Oh, this is not a great time to be alive.
Daniela's in a fair bit of trouble here. She's got the smokes out across the road, so it looks like Lilith is the one that's going to try and give it a go. She's got Team 11 right there waiting for her. Yep, and down she goes.
Yep. I mean,
they've got an M24 and an AW. You know, I'm pretending to try to get them up, but at the end of the day, I'm just gonna not make it.
Geez, that was a tough call there. Never broke the heel, Chanita. Just letting the bad guys knock themselves out here in the blue.
We got K-Love here pushing in on Chanita, and down goes Chanita.
No cares in the world.
Yeah, they've got
Dosen is so overextended, it's ridiculous. There's 13 teams left, and Dosen is just like one human gatekeeping.
Yeah, she hasn't quite got the 10 kills she got in last game, but you can see that's given her a hell of a lot of confidence.
She's thirsty.
Oh, she gets another knockout of the buggy.
Like one human gatekeeping.
Yeah, she hasn't quite got the 10 kills she got in last game, but you can see that's given her a hell of a lot of confidence.
She's thirsty.
Oh, she gets another knockout of the buggy. She's on fire.
Absolutely loving life. Don't stop her. Let her play. Let the girl cook.
Down goes Moonlight, but she gets another knock, but then she's going to...
Yeah, a couple of holes to lie down in there. That's your best bet for some of these teams. There's big troubles here for 4. They've got to clear this squad number 8.
There we go. Mayu
Yeah,
comes around that corner at the right time. They get another kill on Team 8. And down goes Team 8, just like that. Bushka taken out in 9th position. That puts us in position here, though. 4 kills on the board. They have a pretty central location. They've got some shacks and little buildings there to give them some cover. And I think when these circles move, they may be the team that has to move the least.
Yeah, well, they're going to compress down. They're going to get busy.
Team 12 getting eliminated by Kazakh Limerence in 7th.
Happened.
Team
Squad
4
number
are close
16
by.
never stuck their head out of the hole. They just let it
And look at Team 4 just dropping grenades in that hole like it's Christmas.
Oh. Yeah, that is not a good place to be.
No,
just drive through the middle of it.
You're not going to escape it. You're not going to escape it either. Damn! Mayu's just rolled up on it.
She's
pretty good.
She's
Pretty
a
good.
ghost. She's not real. What is happening here? We're fighting in the smoke. Does anybody know what's going on?
Well, Under Rain have evened up the numbers and made it a 2v2. Down goes Aisha. Mayu's the last one up. Now it's One Tap versus Mayu 1v1, and One Tap gets the job done. DBS or the DBS and the what is it? The UMP as well is a classic that everyone uses these days.
Yep. Well, there we go.
Team
From
13.
something they got nothing. Dry Sushi was just going on a ramble, just a little walk to clear the head.
She wanted to be aggressive and get kills. Well, this is her chance. There she goes. She gets the one knock. But she's got someone above her on the roof here. Moni up on the rooftop. Dosen trying to...
Moni's not coming down. Dosen says, I'm going to thirst all your buddies.
She's trying to heal up. She gets the heal off. And she gets the DBS to the face. And takes out Lotus Esports.
Interested.
Obviously, no Team 4 are in a fair bit of trouble health-wise as well. So this is a great opportunity for Team 6. And there we go. Gatina getting naded. Dosen the last one up now.
Dosen holding an angle on the back end. Very unhealthy.
And she's going to get taken down. And she can't win that one.
Moved. Oh, great grenade from Exotic.
Beautiful grenade. And Team 8 now are under a bit of pressure. As we see another one of their players, I'm not even going to try to say that name, goes down. Rose is now the last one up. She is in a fair bit of trouble. Tara off the top rope, like you said. Bushka takes out the final player. First kill on the board for Passion Fruit Femme, who are right above the Goddesses of Chaos 2, Team 17. Chiwis could get a position here on Reyes, who just makes it around the corner in time, but she has got Rowena down in the tree in front of her, so she's going to get a pretty easy knock there.
Yeah, big bets on position here by squads number 3 and 17. I bet on third party this. We need some help.
They're praying for Underrain, who unfortunately is dead. So
oh, leaving in the Zima.
They're out of here. They're out of here.
This is a tinderbox. This thing catches fire real quick though.
Oh, they spun out in the middle of nowhere too. Down goes Cherry. Nova's in trouble. Nova's gone. Team 16 eliminated.
To be with him, it's Mick Dingaling. What a great guy. Mick Rip Hill.
So we got Passion Fruit Femme pushing Team 10, the Panthers here.
They've had pretty good position all day long from the top of that mountain on down at Krispy Kreme, and they are looking strong.
Passion Fruit take Team 7, who have somehow again made it into zone. All right, we are back for the fourth and final game of the night here on Sandhawk. It's been a pretty action-packed night so far. Very different tactics being used by all our teams on different maps. So be interesting to see how these teams play on Sandhawk, Bushka.
Yeah, mate, the old Sandhawk, super friendly to the FPP gig, but not so much with the TPP love. We're going to see, hopefully, a red-hot boot camp drop. I mean, why wouldn't you want to get down and amongst it? That's what I want to know. Just win.
Well, I can safely say we will end up with one team there. We usually end up with maybe 2 or 3 at boot camp and a couple at Paradise Resort. But like on most maps, these teams all know where each other drops, so they will spread each other out. And but you will see 1 or 2 teams try to contest boot camp. Usually the teams who are looking for points will go to boot camp and Paradise.
Well, that's squad number 4 then, under Rain. They're looking for points. Dawson's probably dropping the center even as we speak.
Yep, they are dropping right there too.
The crowbar.
They definitely are. Team 11 are dropping with them too, which is Sleeping Forest, who obviously missed out on week 1, so they're in desperate need of some points. Both teams contesting the main building too. And you are absolutely right. Dosen is one of the 2 players for Under Rain in that main building.
Dosen running the FAMAS. Not the FAMAS, sorry, the QBZ-95. Don't see enough of that. Good looking gun. Bullpup.
Hey, there's a question for you. Have you managed to use the FAMAS since it's been put into the crates?
Yeah, I did a video on it. I don't love it. I just don't love the way it delivers the payload, so to speak.
Haven't had a chance to use
Dosen
it yet.
down. This is bad news.
Oh, taking a Dosen of her own medicine there.
Oh, I love what you did. I love what you did. That's made my day.
Down goes Aisha.
Tonight with that.
Under Rain are actually in a fair bit of trouble. Gatina may be the last player up. No, she's managed to get Mayu up, but Dosen's still down.
Net. Well, SF Rukia is in big strife because has not managed to find any meds. So that hit point pool that you see right there is the last hit point pool available.
Katina's backing away from the main building a little bit. It looks like Dawson has been picked up again.
Oh, it's how she plays. Pedal to the metal. It's a 3v3, but there's no hit points in Rookie. If they
What's she carrying? She's carrying an AUG and a DBS. I love having the AUG on the ground now. It's so good.
Yeah, look, just a great gun. Back to the FAMAS. I just think it's got such a low alpha damage that it can be very difficult when you've got to hit a lot of shots. It's a lot easier to just have all your damage front loaded, like a DBS or an AK or even a Graza, something along those lines, than it is to do the Uzi thing with an AR.
I know when I told a lot of people that it was coming into crate drops, they're like, why? Because no one uses it. Like, why would you put it into a crate drop? And well, I'm like, it's getting a pretty heavy buff, but...
Yeah, they did everything they could to make it user-friendly, but it's just... The style of play you need with it is like an SMG, but it's really... I mean, there's SMGs already that do that. You may as well just use an Uzi.
I don't mind the Uzi. I don't mind the Uzi up close.
Oh, Dawson's down again.
Sleeping Forest is about to unload a molly down this inside onto... I think it's just going to miss Dawson. She's going to push around from the other side. Oh, but she gets knocked.
Oh, no!
Well done there by Mayu. Dawson actually got finished off, so won't have any more fun saying that name tonight.
This is wild. Gatina with a beautiful gren there.
Yeah, Rukia, the last one up now for Sleeping Forest. She's getting a molly.
Don't molly yourself. Don't molly yourself. Don't molly yourself.
Oh, that could have been a good molly. Just missing Gatina.
Good anticipation on the window play there from Rukia as well. Nearly got the clear.
She's now being chased pretty aggressively by the two remaining members of Under Rain. Shot the M7, which is deadly up close. But it's not going to help her out as Mayu pushes in with the final kill. And that is the end of Sleeping Forest out in 16th position. So we already lost a couple of teams while all that was happening. We lost the Goddesses of Chaos and we lost Team 18, which is Sorority as well. So... and we've got a bit of an ugly zone, which is right up in the northeast sort of area of the map.
Yeah, a bit of tap mock work going on. I mean, you've got to love Under Rain. At no point in time did it look like they even considered taking their hand out of the fire there. That was a lot of aggression, just overflowing.
All they're interested in is kills. They're not thinking about placement points whatsoever.
Yeah, I love it. I just... control the process, let the result take care of itself. It's the best way of playing any kind of game like this. Just look after yourselves, do what you do, and let it happen.
Yeah, there's actually a lot of good Battle Royale style mobile games coming out now. It's PUBG Mobile is going to finally start getting some competition, I think.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to. I'm a bit of an RPG kid. I love the sword and board WoW kind of thing. And there's a Tencent are bringing out a game called Terrasland that I'm going to be all over once it hits the shelves. But it's one of those games I think that they've been mooting it coming for a while, and I'll believe it when I see it when it ends up.
I am looking forward to Rainbow Six Mobile. I think that's going to be decent.
I had that on PC back when it first came out.
But I've been playing Warzone Mobile the last week or two, and I'm loving it.
Yeah, I've done a bit of that. I don't mind it. I don't love the UAV stuff and all that kind of thing. It just doesn't do it for me. It really is. I love PUBG Mobile's got that. It just owns the subtle shooter game where you get the peaks, the nuances of the weapons. You don't just get overpowered with like drones and special things. That's why I don't play a lot of
the realism of PUBG Mobile is what attracts people.
I agree. It's classical gameplay.
But in saying that, recently I have played Arena Breakout, and the realism in that is incredible.
Yeah, haven't given that a tilt yet. As we see squad number 10 going for a holiday in the blue for no apparent reason. Okay.
Yeah, so with
Why not do a
with
little bit of
Arena
looting in the
Breakout, you get it's a lot like Escape from Tarkov, but if you get like shot in the arm, you get a broken arm. You get shot in the leg, you get a broken leg. You get shot in the head once, you're dead. That's it. No second chances, you're dead.
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. It's great.
Passion Fruit are holding Paradise all by themselves. No kills on the board yet, so it looks like they're the only team who came here.
Yeah, look at the north. Wow, that's open territory. I mean, plenty of land up top for grabs. No one realizes this, of course, because they're not getting the same view we're getting right now. But it is it is certainly worth thinking about a rotation to the center of the circle. You can see there is some of that going on the far east coast. We've got a couple of squads rotating up there. In vehicles, no less.
All right, so we got a comment in chat for you. So Chamoy says, Shredder, is that the real Bushka? I'm a big fan of him, bro. Taught me how to strafe and push my hardest every day not to give up on this game.
No retreat, no surrender, Chamoy. Don't give in, buddy. Just keep pushing. Thank you very much for the kind words, my friend.
Capel Master, thank you so much for the sub. Much appreciated. And I think
sub on up, baby.
I think there's a lot of people in that boat. I'm one of those people who has watched a lot of Bushka videos to learn things about this game and what weapons are good in certain situations. And really, that's the niche market that you've sort of brought to this game. Not a lot of people did that, and you go in depth into things that people don't. And I think that's I think there's a lot of people out there who could say they've learned something from watching your videos.
Well, it's very nice. I mean, the whole ethos of the channel has always been to help the humans, and I found that as long as you keep paying it forward and you keep being positive about stuff and keep playing, there'll always be a place for you in this world. Just always just go and do what you do and be nice to other people while you're doing it.
And actually, to this day, my most successful TikTok, I don't do much on TikTok. I'm not very active there, but my most successful TikTok video is me throwing a molly and your voice in the background saying, "Great molly, Shredder."
No one says Molly like me. Molly. Great name too. Great name for a girl, Molly. Rip and tear. Where are we off to?
We're looking at Team 7 here. We've got 4 kills on the board. Goexia, of course, pulled a rabbit out of the hat in the last game, getting into the top 3. They've got Team 13 not too far away from them, which is the Extreme Slayers.
Yeah, LTS have also rotated high, but someone's in a boat going into KO or whatever it's called, Cow. That is a hell of a rotation to make. It's squad number 10.
The Panthers making the old botation. I like it.
Yeah, the botation. What an absolute cracker of a way to get into the best part of the circle. Untouched. Love it.
You don't see that as much as you think you would, eh? Like,
well, I mean, you get blown up very quickly, so it's not a great rotation always, but when it comes off, you look like a genius. Yeah, Yeeta's really strong. Hey, like I feel like your Yeeta's channeling some good energy, and I wouldn't want to be coming up against your Yeeta anytime soon.
Yeah. If she's got a DBS in her hand, I'm staying well away. And what she doesn't know, she's carrying an M4 and a Tommy gun.
Looking for a DBS. Always ready to loot. Always happy to loot a DBS.
Tommy gun.
Surprised we don't see more people run the QBU on this map, because the QBU is absolutely filthy. It's the Mini 14 before the Mini 14 was the Mini 14. A lot of people don't realize that. They actually buffed the Mini 14 to have the same kind of stats as the QBU. And I don't know why more people don't run it when they run the Mini so often on Erangel.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I was about to say I think the Tommy gun is very underrated.
Yeah, I do too. I think the Tommy gun suffers from being in a marketplace that's already very rich with CQC monsters like UMPs and DBSs and AKMs and things like that. And it's just people fall in love with the easy to use weapon and the meta weapon. So I think a lot of that went to the UMP. But the Tommy gun for me does everything the UMP does pretty much.
I actually personally believe most people don't use it because they don't want to use a gun they can only equip a red dot to.
Yeah, I see. Like I look at that and I'm just thinking, why bother? Like you need one gun for CQC and one gun for the rest of it. Like,
I just think a 50-round clip on a gun that does the damage it does, it's just, why wouldn't you want to
a
use
lot of
it?
stopping power. Yeah, you can knock and thirst an entire team with that gun. Like it's just got that going for it. Geez, a lot of carnage going on the roads of Sanhok these days.
Yeah, there is. Team 16 just got lasered out of a vehicle.
Yeah, for a map where it's so easy to rotate in a car without driving on a road, that was rough.
I've actually known it more prevalent probably in the last season and a bit since they've introduced more vehicles into the maps. That rotations are happening more with vehicles on Sanhok. Before that, it was rare. Like, people would always rotate on foot on Sanhok. You didn't really need to use a vehicle.
No.
But I've always thought in competition that it probably should have been done more, because vehicles are not just handy for rotations. They make good cover. Unless someone's got an AMR, of course.
On a map like this, on a map like this. I'm doing a video at the moment on it, but the new crossbow is also low-key a little bit of an AMR buff when you put the exploding bolt on it. It clears cars very nicely. I think it's 3 to clear a Darcy out.
What was it, that video you did with the AMR and you lined up all those vehicles? How many vehicles did the AMR shoot through and still do damage?
8 we got it through, and it was only just like a little love bite. It was like a little peck on the cheek at the club. It wasn't much at the end of it.
That's still incredible.
It was still hitting. Yeah. It's also very weird. I'll hit a lot of headshots with an AMR through the cars, and it won't knock targets if they're in the car, like in their level 3 helmet. Takes just enough off.
I just love that weapon. I just wish it had more bullets.
Me too. You're not alone. I think they should give it,
especially for a grub like me who's bound to miss a couple of shots.
I miss plenty. I just take a lot. Always take the shots. That's where the clips come from.
I watched your stream yesterday, actually, where you unloaded your last 5 or 6 AMR bullets, just trying to no-scope someone.
No, that's right. Why not? I mean, there's no TikToks without the TikToks, right? They only happen when you do the stuff.
So we got Go Exia, Team 7, pushing the Panthers.
And this is rough because both of them, this is a chunky circle. It's going to start getting ugly. And they are both outside the circle, locked in a death embrace here. 7 and 10.
Yeah, and Team 10 are huddled up nice and close to each other here.
But squad number 7 has Yayita, my friend.
Yeah.
Not only is it a pleasing name to pronounce, it's also very, very handy with a DBS.
Yeah, and she hasn't got any kills on the board yet, so she'll be hungry. Candy goes down for Team 10, and Yayita's straight in there. Shot. As soon as Candy goes down, Yayita's just off.
Oh, bad angles. Whoa! That was bloody gorgeous.
She kept the pre-fire going. That worked really well for her.
That's that Tommy gun you're talking about?
Yep, she could keep firing while the other player was reloading, which is what got the kill for her. And Team 10 get wiped by Go Exia.
Firing at the ground, indicating anger and frustration at losing teammates to that engagement. One of the universal noises. I mean, if you saw a bloke in the street just shooting at the ground, you'd know that someone had passed.
But that right there, very, very highly illustrated the strength of the Tommy gun, because while the other player had to back away from the window and reload, she could keep firing, and as soon as she peeked out, she was still getting shot.
Never took it off. Yep. Still, tough gig. Big rotation here through some very ugly terrain coming up. There's a lot of open ground between them and the safe white line of the circle.
Lotus Esports making their way in. They've got Kazakh Limerence just down to their right in that compound, just inside zone here. It looks like we've got Team 13 pushing towards Paradise Resort and Passion Fruit Femme.
Did they not meet in the last matchup? I think they did. It was where Yayita ripped 13, or was that 15? Might have been 15. I think it was 15, I think. Yeah, definitely 15, not 13. Same grey, intemperate disposition.
But Passion Fruit have sort of pulled out the back of Paradise, or they're at the rocky little hills here outside Paradise Resort, and Team 13 are just on the other side of the buildings. So They've
Not a
got
bad place to hold this either, Shred, because it's very difficult to get third-partied from the hill behind here. Anyone? Oh! It's happening.
Chiwis gets taken down.
I think they were a little bit worried. Squad number 12 are on the other side of the ridge behind them, and they got caught looking. They fooled around and found out with that little angle. But squad number 13, they have issues of their own.
Yeah, Team 15 come in behind them.
Yeah.
Malefica, I think, though, is the only one up now for them.
And Malefica has decided to take this engagement in the blue.
And she's being pushed very aggressively by Team 13, and down she goes in 10th position. So we're down to our final 9 teams here on Snakehawk. We're bound to see a lot of snaking coming up.
Yeah, they didn't have many options there. Squad number 13, they had to be aggressive with that. They couldn't afford to just sit there and eat blue while they had that engagement versus one measly amigo. Squad number 3 now, the Passion Fruit kids. There is a car there that they can take. I wonder if they do want to go on the Foot Falcon, though. I don't mind Foot Falconing these last few circles on Sanok. I really don't.
Yeah, I think the only advantage really to having a car now is for extra cover if you get caught in the open.
Yeah,
but
100%.
if you can rotate safely without one, you're better off. You've also got a better chance of rotating
snaking.
without being
Is
seen.
that snaking you were talking about? Look at this.
Yeah,
Going
Chiwis
to
is
the
straight
ground
down. She's pushing towards Team 14 all alone. She's very separated from the rest of her team.
This is a, you get a bit thirsty at this time of the day. You need to hydrate, and you hear the third party calling. There is a big third party available here.
This is a sort of a move we're used to seeing from one of the under rain players, though.
Yeah, Dosen. Dosen would already be in the door. We'd be redecorating the inside of that place.
I think we've renamed it the Dosen strategy.
Yeah. The colours of Dosen. Oh, here we go.
Go Exia, your team get taken out in 7th position.
This is not a very good spot here on the far left for Chiwis. Well, look at that. Squad number 3.
Yeah, they're going to go down and try to help her out now.
They're joining.
She only
right next door to Chiwis.
She only went. She only went half Dosen. She didn't quite go full Dosen.
Yeah, not the full Dosen. She's pulled the grenade out and then like, oh, there's no windows to throw in there. There's no windows to throw that grenade in.
I've just realised how much fun you can have with the name Dosen.
Yeah. Oh, 14. Like, how did they not know that Chiwis was there? She's been rumbling around like a bull in a china shop, and they've still just waltzed out, and the Blue Zone's the ultimate MVP there.
Yep.
Absolutely pants.
And down goes Team 14. Unfortunately, the Blue Zone doing a bit of a fair bit of damage there as well.
Chiwis, well played. Well played, Chiwis. Absolutely gorgeous bit of patience and tactical nails.
Yeah, played the half Dosen, and it came out.
Yeah.
Came out on top.
I've won quite a few circles. This is one of my favourite spots on Sanok.
Where
There's
Team
a little
3
shack
are?
up there. Yeah, there it is. Yeah, where LTS is.
Oh, okay.
I've won a bunch of games from up there. I don't know why. Lots of broken cover, these rocks here. It's a field of fury. Jeez, squad number 5. They love this. They've been pretty quiet here. They've got 2 kills, but look at them positionally.
They did that last game as well, though.
Excellence.
They did that last game as well, and they just held a good position at the end of the game where they got their kills. And that's all you really need to do. If you can pick up enough kills at the end of the game and take a chicken dinner, then you're going to go a long way to putting yourself right up the leaderboard.
Yeah, look, Passion Fruit, they are in a wonderful spot in terms of third party, but they are not in such a good spot in terms of field position for the next circle. They got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, they do. Kazakh Limerence have made a bit of an art of this, finding the right spot to be in for this last couple of zones.
I love what Leora is doing. Leora,
Love Tap gets taken down.
There.
Yeah, so
Leora may have to readjust.
One down for the Lotus team as well. So that means Tara's the last one up. She's going to try with all her might to get a revive here on Corrupt. And she's going to get mollied. And that's the end of Lotus Esports. Passion Fruit there with a good push. Probably in
Passion
the
Fruit
toughest
need to be
position.
aggressive. Come on. Leora's, it's all on Leora here. Leora is the hold. Leora is really got a great opportunity to put shots to the side as they push down.
Yeah, and Kazakh Limerence managed to get everyone back up, so it's going to be a 4v4 to finish this game off. And we thought Passion Fruit might have been in a tough position, but they managed to push Lotus Esports, take them out, and get themselves up closer to the circle. So now it's a pretty fair fight, 4v4.
Yeah, they're going to come high here. I like the idea of getting a little bit more height. You can see that they're moving off towards the top of the hill. They're a lot easier to fight from the top than it is to fight and push up. And there's a lot more hard cover there, but they've still got to get that flank.
Amai getting knocked there by Chiwis. All of Kazakh Limerence are down in the dirt, crawling around.
There's the snake. There's the snake.
Rival goes down for Passion Fruit, so now it's back to a 3v3. Love Kaya needs to probably heal up a little bit. Leora's going to come out into the open and get knocked.
That was crazy. That was probably not the right kind of move. Taro's got all the cards here. Taro's with the real high ground. They can't get up top.
Xenox is the one doing all the damage, though, too. And that's going to be the end of it. Passion Fruit managed to put themselves in the high ground and have the advantage and take the chicken dinner in our fourth and final game of the night with 11 kills on the board. So they went from 4 kills to 11 in that last couple of circles just by having good position.
Maximizing.
Kazakh Limerence also put themselves in pretty good position, but still only ended up with 4 kills in second spot. Lotus Esports will finish in third with 9 kills. We've got the Dreamcore team finishing in fourth place with 2 kills, and Extreme Slayers rounding out the top 5 with 3 kills on the board. We'll take a quick look at the teams outside that top 5. Just for everyone watching at home, we will look at our top 3 players. So Taro getting the final kill. I'm not even going to try to say that name for the best companion, but there she is with 3 revives. And Taro for Lotus Esports is going to go all out with 716 damage, 4 kills. GG's. Thank you everyone who hung out tonight. It's very, very, very much appreciated. Thank you again to our sponsors, AIO, Control Cuties, Glitch Energy, Darth Odin. Appreciate you guys. Thank you very much. Everyone who supported the channel tonight, it's much appreciated. TheBushka, it's been absolutely amazing having you here, man. It's a huge honor for me, and I'm sure everyone in chat enjoyed it too. So thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me, mate. What a rip-roaring, absolutely beautiful turn by the girls there. Put on some great gigs. Particularly loved that Miramar map for me. That was probably my favorite.
Yeah, that was probably my favorite game of the night too. It was action-packed. Again, thank you to everyone. It's very, very, very much appreciated. Bushka, just hang out on the call for a couple of minutes and I'll end the stream and come say thank you properly. But yeah, thank you everyone. And that is the end of Rose League for another week. So appreciate it. And remember, once you go Shredder, life gets better.
Love it.